Hey guys, good evening. Good evening. I'm testing my mic. Is everything fine? Can you guys hear me? Okay, so let's give a bit of time, a few more minutes for Nazi to join and Tanaka as well. Is Tanaka here on the live? Okay, I can see it. Tanaka, I'm going to add you. I'm going to add you just now.
Evening, Benjamin. Our SRC. Our SRC.
I can't believe you remember that.
Our faculty rep.
Yeah. And that year, remember that year we shut Yunam down. But let me not say
Yes.
that on live. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Been a while. You look so good. You're taking good care of yourself.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. But you are shining, you
Lecturing.
have that Australian glow.
No, not yet. I wish.
I'm still figuring out this TikTok live thing, so I'm going to try to invite Nazi as well.
Okay, no problem. I'm also new.
I wonder if she's online. Let me just quickly see. Yeah, these live things are so
My dear.
complicated, I'm telling
It's for the AMA 2000s.
you. It is
You
really.
want?
And the other last time they were laughing at us. Okay, she's not live yet, so let's give her a second. So how have you
Okay.
been?
No, I've been great, Benjamin. How have you
That's
been? How is lecturing treating you?
it's very good. It's good. It's your I
Oh,
look becoming a lecturer was always when I was in my fourth year, I said that I don't want to go to bedside. I want to lecture. That is my ultimate goal. And so I pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed. And
and
later
you
on, I even
pushed it.
forgot. And I was like, oh, I forgot. And then I was like, one day I just got a call from the colleagues at UNAM, and they said there's a part-time post. Do you want to come and lecture? And I was like, okay. And fortunately, that time I was working part-time. I know I was the other work that I had, we were working from home. So I was like
Oh, nice.
balancing. I was balancing. Oh, but two salaries was nice. I'm telling you, I was rich.
I also managed to get two salaries during that time of COVID.
Mm,
It
very,
was a
very
long
nice.
time to work.
And when you go to the bank for something and they see your payslip and they look at your profession, they're like, yo, we
Like,
didn't know.
really? A nurse? It's so true. It's
Yeah,
something.
but I wonder, Nassim must just give me an indication if she's online. So tell us about before you start. Yeah, don't even tell us yet. I want everybody to join. So far, we have 100 guests on live or
Yeah, it's
viewers.
an interesting one now.
So people want to go to Australia.
People want to go, my dear.
And if they go, who's going to nurse these patients here in Africa?
My dear. But we are becoming a lot. I see many people are joining the nursing force. Back then, people used to think like when you don't excel well in school, then you can just go for nursing. But now you find some people with good results who just want to venture in nursing.
Exactly.
It's no more like back then. In those years, it was most only bedside nursing, but now people have seen there's so much to do in nursing.
Yeah. Nazir's not online. Let me just quickly give her a call.
Okay, just give her a call.
Yeah. You can start saying hi to the. Are you going off?
No, I'm here.
Okay. So guys, before you ask your question, just hold. Look at somebody saying, I've already packed my bags."
Nice one, Tony. You've picked your bags. Okay.
Okay, so I think we can start, or must we give another 2 minutes?
Yeah, just give her a bit of time. Did you manage to get hold of her?
Not yet. I'm thinking maybe network issues, but yeah, I'm sure she'll join. We spoke like a few minutes before we went live. Your people are here. I think there are some people that are there that are also in the live that know you and
Yeah.
want to know.
I can see a few of them.
Good evening, guys. Yeah, we are coming. Don't worry. 207, 180 people are watching you.
Oh, people are still coming.
They're coming. They're coming. Tap the screen, guys. You know this live thing. I just see people tapping the screen. Tap.
They should tap.
I don't even know for what.
Hi, Benjamin.
Let me try again. She says she's online.
Okay.
So let me see. Okay. I invited her.
Hi, friend.
Hi.
Yes, South African nurses must never say, I don't love them, because look at, I just want to show you. How do I flip the camera? You know, I always forget how TikTok works these days.
Someone was saying here technology because I was struggling with something. The Gen Zs were attacking me.
My friend, do you see what's happening here? I'm literally working on my manuscript. So, but then I felt like I need to be part of this live because I know like South African nurses will then get a notification and then they'll be able to watch and listen.
Yeah. How do I make the screen thingy big so that Tanaka can be here as the big person?
You have Gary, you have to double press on her. I think that's how I did it the last time. Is it happening?
It says camera. It says camera, microphone, and let me see.
No, friend. Last time I did it with you, man. How did we do it? Molweni betuna, molweni ninjani. How did we do it, my friend? Now I forgot. You see this old age. But I think I don't know. But or maybe can you when you like double press on her, it doesn't do anything.
Camera. It says camera. Let me see. No, it doesn't. Yeah, this technology will be the end of us.
And it's there. Okay, can you go on the settings? Can you go and check on the settings?
Okay, settings, and then
Akondo, there's nothing there that says like expand screen. Hey, my friend, me, I forgot. Let's see.
it's okay, Tanaka. You find the way you are.
Yeah, I'm fine like this. It's also fine.
Okay, Nazi, can you say hi first? Introduce yourself to the Namibian nurses,
Okay, hi guys.
even though they know you already. While I Google here quickly.
Yeah, we literally
Hi,
tweet.
expensive.
Hi guys, for those who do not know who I am Zanele Kiso, better known as Ness Z, the nursing head girl in South Africa. And I am here today to actually listen to the conversation between Benjamin and our lovely, lovely guests. I think I came in to just give an opportunity also for South African nurses to be able to get this knowledge, because this is just, it's not just a conversation for Namibian nurses, but for SADC at large. Yes, so I might be quiet, I might ask questions. Yeah.
Yes,
Thank you.
that's true.
Tanaka, can you please introduce yourself as well?
Okay, my name is Tanaka. I'm a registered nurse. I finished my degree I graduated in 2019. I was just a year behind Benjamin at the University of Namibia. So basically, I've been working for about 7 years now. Yeah.
We are old, ne? 7 years. Yo.
Yeah, I think that's basically it.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much. And my name is Benjamin. I'm a nurse practitioner from Namibia. I'm a lecturer at the University of Namibia. So let's just jump into it. I think that we've given everybody a chance to join the chat. So Tanaka, I'm going to give it over to you so that you can take us through. But while you're busy taking us through, I'm going to be here trying to figure out how to make you bigger.
Okay, no problem. No, that's
Okay,
fine.
so please just start off with us. Tell us what you studied. How long was the course? What was the outcome of your degree? Like what level was it when you finished? Like your start from university years.
Okay. I pursued Bachelor of Nursing Science degree directly from high school, and it was at the University of Namibia. Then I worked in private hospitals, and I've also worked in a public health facility, as well as I've worked in so many places. In occupational health, I have experience in that as well. So I can say I'm a all-rounded nurse, basically.
Okay, when you say occupational health, can you specify a bit?
Okay, I worked for Nami Poultry. I think that is my last job, my most recent job, and I really liked it. We used to do audiometry tests. We would do spirometry tests as well on our employees, and a number of tests, pre-employment, exit medicals, and would also attend to sick people with minor illnesses, obviously primary health. So yeah, that's basically it. Although I didn't have the qualification, but I've been privileged to work in such places. Then we also built the American Embassy. I worked for BL Hubbard. It was a company that was contracting the American Embassy as well. I've worked there, and I've worked as a primary health nurse. I've worked as a theater nurse. Like I've said, I'm an all-rounder, experienced nurse.
Have you worked in PHC?
Yes, I have.
Okay, lovely.
I worked in PHC.
Okay. The time that you were at what did you say, BHL, right?
BL Hubbard, yeah.
Yeah, Harvard. That time I remember the embassy was working. So that time I was working at Peace Corps, and we were in Onspannplatz. So I'm surprised
Yeah,
you
I
didn't
heard
call.
about you. They told me that Benjamin is also working for them. Just that we never met, because that time I thought you were still in the coast.
Oh, okay.
Mm-mm-mm.
All right. Okay. So what made you decide that you were going to
Okay,
want
you
to
know what?
leave?
You know, sometimes you just want to venture into new things. Actually, it was my mom who convinced me, like, oh, I see people going out. Don't you want to go and experience? This was in year 2022, but I was I was very comfortable with where I was. I was working in Kamanyap at a health center as a primary health nurse. So I just opened the APRA account. But you know, when you're in your comfort zone, enjoying your OT, you're just like, nah, I really don't need this, you know. So that was the first time I opened an account with the Australian Health Professionals Regulation Board. I just opened it, sent my papers for evaluation, then I just left it at that. Then, you know, work sometimes is its up and downs. So when it would have its downs, I'm like, no, let me try this, you know. Or when you're disappointed with the overtime, you're like, okay, let me just pursue. So that's when I continued with the journey. And my first step was to go for NCLEX exam. It's a multiple choice exam that you have to do in South Africa in Sandton. So the first attempt, I was so relaxed. You know, I just took it for granted. Then it did not go well as planned. I did not excel the first time. Yeah, to
Sorry,
all
before you
those.
continue, Tanaka,
Mhm.
this NCLEX test you are talking about, is it the Australian NCLEX or the American NCLEX?
It's the same one. It's the same one. Just the boards that are different. It's the same exam.
Okay. Okay.
Actually, when you write it, you open doors to study, to work in New Zealand, Canada, Australia, and America, any of those countries. So it's quite a challenging exam. I won't say it's challenging, but it's something you have to study for. But I just took it for granted. Then the first time I did not excel. That is the main challenge I faced. Then I gave up for a while. I remember sitting for this exam. It was in June, 2023. Then I gave up for a while. Then in January 2024, the 1st of January, I decided, no, I want to study this thing. Then I was on leave for about 6 weeks. I studied and I made it.
So are you like given study materials?
No, you buy your own study materials, but there are some groups on Facebook actually where they share study materials as well. But I would advise like you buy your own question bank, which you can use to study, which has videos as well. That's
Where do
what
you
makes
purchase it? You purchase it from
online. I will just send Benjamin, then maybe you can pin when people are asking the materials. So after I passed my NCLEX exam, there was you have to do a OSCE, a practical exam in Australia. So I had to apply for a visa, a visitor's visa, and I went to Australia and I enrolled with, obviously you're not used to their practices, it's a bit different and we don't know their charts and whatnot. So it's important you enroll with a review center where they help you like to study. You pay for it, obviously, it's like extra classes. So I enrolled with a review center. I met a few friends that side and we were studying. And yeah, in between you also go and sightsee as well. Obviously,
Are you using an agency or all of that you're doing it by yourself?
You are doing it by yourself.
You are not using an agency.
No, unfortunately, no.
So you have to book a flight from Namibia to go and take that OSCE exam in Australia.
Yes. And there were about 3 South Africans who were there.
Sure.
You see, I told you. These people don't listen to me when I said what applies to Namibia applies to South Africa.
Yeah, there were 3 South Africans who were there. By that time, it was usually because you guys have the diploma nurses, right?
Yeah.
They had to go through the same process. But those with a bachelor's from South Africa, it was direct registration. But recently, they've changed it. Now it's just the same. We all have to go through the same step.
Okay.
The same steps. So I went for the OSCE exam. It's about 10 stations, which you will do. It's basic nursing. But you just need to do it in about 8 minutes.
You are muted, Tanaka.
Okay, sorry about that. Someone was trying to call. I was saying, okay, it's not a difficult exam. However, when you have to prove yourself in 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, OSCE is just OSCE, but the good part is you only need 50% on each station to pass.
Okay.
So even if you don't finish, they just want to, and that the basics. That's what they are looking for. So after that, when I finished my OSCE, I came back to Namibia, and I got
That person really wants to talk to her.
Yeah. I hope that other person doesn't call me back.
sorry
No,
about
it's
that.
okay. Okay.
Someone just keeps calling. Yeah, then I came back to Namibia. I got my result, but I got comfortable because that's when I got the job at Nami Poultry. So, you're enjoying your new job and Alice is all right. So I went in my comfort zone. After that, I was supposed to do my English exam. But the good part is the English exam, you can take it in Namibia. It's PTE and it's easier than IELTS and OET. It's way easier than that. It's a computer test. So I went for that exam. It was in December. Then December, most nursing boards are closed. Most offices are closed. So I only received my registration in January 2025. Yeah, it took about 6 weeks. Then I was still comfortable with my job. I was just then when I saw my friends who I took the exams with were saying they got jobs and they are now based in Australia, that's when I became motivated to do job hunting. But I won't say it's easy or difficult to find a job. It just depends on how hard you're looking, because I think I only threw in about 5 applications. Then the first job to interview me was the one that recruited me as well.
Is it a hospital or PHC?
No, it's a hospital, emergency department.
Okay, you can continue.
Yeah, that's basically it. But I just want to advise people that even when you're thinking about it, just go for it. And there might be some challenges which you might find. Like I mentioned that I didn't excel the first time I sat for my NCLEX exam. It's fine, it happens. But just pick yourself together and continue. Just know
what do you think made you not to pass the first time? In comparison to the second time.
I was not studying. I did not take leave. I was going to work and I just thought it's simple things like I'm a registered nurse. I graduated. What could be so difficult? But it was difficult because it's multiple choice and it's basically everything you've done in nursing.
Okay.
From maternity, pharmacology, just everything in nursing. Okay. So it's quite difficult. It's not difficult, but you just need to study.
If I may ask, if I may ask, a lot of people usually gravitate towards using agencies to move abroad. Why did you choose not to use an agency?
I would have loved to use an agency, but the problem is Australia does not have agency.
Oh, okay.
You only find agency after you're registered, when you're now looking for a job that help you find a job. But in my case, I applied directly to the hospital.
Okay.
I'm busy noting down all the questions, Ne.
Okay.
So, Tanaka, can I ask you, Ne, just to summarize the whole process again, like from start to finish, so that we can just have a revision of everything, because the South African nurse, the Namibian nurses are asking what is the process, the South African nurses are asking what is the process, but I think you also mentioned that the process is now exactly the same, isn't it?
Yes, it's now exactly the same. Before it was different. They were the privileged ones who didn't go through NCLEX and OSCE. It was direct registration. But in March, they changed it. Now we are all the same. We are going through the same process.
Okay. So can you please give us that? I'm sorry to ask you that again, but just for them to be sure, because I can see they're asking the same things over and over. Start
Okay.
from you applying and all of those things, the test that you need, the NCLEX and the things you were saying.
Okay, the very first step is you open an APRA account, Australian Health Regulation Board. You open an account with them. They will direct you. You enter your qualifications, which qualifications you have done, and whatnot. You enter it there. Then they tell you you're stream A or stream B. But for us, we are not from first world countries, so we are stream B. Then that means you have to sit for NCLEX and OSCE. Eventually, after that, they will respond to you and ask you to send your certificates. Then you pay about 9,000, if I'm not mistaken, between 7,000 to 9,000. I'm not sure. Then they evaluate your papers. Then they give you a go ahead to go for NCLEX, because for you to write NCLEX, you have to be pursuing a certain registration board, either America or any country that requires NCLEX. So after that, when you sit for your NCLEX, you do it in Centon, South Africa. But I hear they now have a center in Kenya, Nairobi as well. But it was in Centon, just next to Centon Mall. That's where the exam center is, Pearson. Then after you've done your NCLEX, when you pass, the APRA will send you your results, the Australian Nursing Board, and they will give you a go-ahead now to pay for your OSCE exam. The OSCE exam is the expensive part. You cannot afford to fail that one. It's about 4,000 Australian dollars. That's about 50,000.
My God.
It's about. So you really have to work hard. So I would advise someone who's going for OSCE to enroll with the review center. Yes, you pay an amount of money to enroll, but it's best to have lessons.
What is the review center?
It's like extra classes where they teach you.
Okay.
Yeah, to prepare. You just pay for that. But you can also go like that, but it's really difficult. You really need it.
Did you go for review?
Yes, I really went. I was really
in Australia.
Yes, I went in Australia.
How much do you pay? How much did you pay for the review center?
I think it was 2,000 Australian dollars.
Okay. That is on top of the $4,000.
Yes, but it's not with APRA. It's just like people offering classes.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like that, just to help people to adapt to the system. Okay, I see people saying it's expensive, but you can recover that money within a month of working there.
You can recover the $6,000, which is like
the 4,000 and everything for your process.
And the
In a
flight,
month,
and the flight and the hotels.
Yes, you would have recovered that money in a month.
Someone is saying the snakes.
You know, people talking about snakes. You know that side people believe we have elephants and lions everywhere, just the same way as we think they have snakes everywhere. They are always asking, so do we see elephants in malls and in our houses? I'm like, no.
Okay, that's very interesting. So let me ask you the questions that the people are asking here.
Okay.
So let's ask. Let's start first. The cost of the theory test.
Okay, the NCLEX is not really expensive. I think it was about 6,000 rands.
Okay, 6,000 rands. Namibian rands. Okay.
Yeah, rands and Namibian dollars. But you know, from Namibia, the traveling costs, the flights, but you can also take Intercape, I think.
Okay. No one is taking Intercape, my dear. We are too old for those things.
We are RNs.
So just quickly, those in the chats, now, if she uses dollars or rands, it's interchangeable. It's the same. It's $1 Namibian is $1 so she's gonna use it interchangeably. So then the cost of practicals.
Okay, the cost of practical is 4,000 Australian dollars.
It's the $50,000.
Yeah, about $50,000
/rands. Okay, that's a lot of money, but okay.
I
But
You
believe
want you want to
I used
grow.
to think also it was a lot, but once you start with the process, you tell yourself, okay, now what next? What needs to be paid? When you really want, you will do it.
Okay. The next question. Which English test did you mention? You said not the IELTS, not the what is it?
PTE is Pearson testing. It's done in Namibia. That's the good part. Where Louis Botha is. Not
I
where Louis
think.
Botha, Tom Thumb. Yeah, where Tom Thumb is.
Oh, I know. I went to go write my UK exam there, the multiple choice, the
Oh, you
competence.
went to do
Yeah, I was on my way. I was on my way to the UK.
Okay, nice one.
And how much is that PTE test?
I think PTE is not expensive. I think I paid about 4,000, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. And then how much was the flight to Australia?
Okay, I used South African Airways. It was a direct flight. So I paid so it's a bit more expensive. I paid 30,000 with a return ticket.
There's a question. Helena Madila, there's no need to resign. It's just about working overtime and saving the money.
Yeah,
So
you just work overtime.
because you can't resign without have secured a job on the other side, right?
And also, like when you apply for a visa, you have to convince them that you are coming back to Namibia for that visitor's visa to do the exam. So you need a letter from your employer as well to show that you are employed.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry. The next question is where is the NCLEX, or who is the company that offers the NCLEX?
It's also Pearson which offers NCLEX, but only in South Africa. South Africa or Kenya, one of the two.
Okay. All right. Oh, this is so interesting, my dear. To be a nurse is really a nice thing.
Yeah. Okay, I saw someone ask the question, did I specialize in emergency care? No, I did not. I just specified that I worked in emergency when I was doing PHC. In a PHC, you see quite a number of patients. You attend to emergencies as well.
Okay, thank you. Salary range? You don't have to tell us your salary
No,
range.
I'm just starting. Okay, salary, you start about at 90,000 Australian dollars. That's the starting one for a newly graduate. That's about maybe about 1 million rands per year. And and I think it goes to a maximum of about 2 million rands per year. No, they pay really well. And they have good penalties as well because they're flexible shifts. You only work 8 hours. They work 38 hours per week. So you work 8-hour shifts and you start your morning shift at 7 and you finish at 3 p.m. Your afternoon shift starts from 3 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. The night shift is from 9 p.m. to 7:30 in the morning. So if you're working afternoon shift, you get more money. A night shift is also more money. Then Friday night rate is times 1.5. Saturday, the whole day is times 2. And Sundays times 2.5.
So those are like overtimes.
No. If you are just working a weekend, and also if you are working, they have many penalties. If you are working an afternoon shift, you get money.
Okay, so guys, you heard it right. It's $1 million, million rands. So now, if you, let's say now we are working a month, and I've worked let's say overtime and whatever penalties that you've said, what are we looking at for newness? Like they just started.
It will even be more than that 90,000, because that 90,000, like I said, for a newness is when you're just starting. It's your basic without all the incentives which you're going to get.
Okay, so how do we paid?
And you get paid per fortnight as well.
Every 2 weeks?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that 2-week pay with the Americans. It really saves your life.
Yeah, it saves you a lot with the Americans. They really like that 2-week pay.
Okay, so like for per month, now let's look at every fortnight. What are we looking at? An estimate. People are asking.
Maybe about 3,000 excluding overtime per
Okay,
fortnight.
is that including tax deduction?
Yeah, after tax deductions.
Let me calculate here. Chat, I'm calculating for you, Ned. Don't worry.
How is the cost of living in relation to the salary?
No, it's quite comparable. It's really good because they also have opportunities of, what can I say, of getting your deductions done on pre-tax salary. Like you
Okay.
can choose to pay your rent, your car costs on pre-tax salary.
So every 2 weeks, you are telling me that I'm going to earn 33,000 rands every 2 weeks.
Yes, Benjamin. But your experience, you are earning more than that.
My friend, are you gonna pack up and leave?
No, the way that sounds, I'm going to live a good life. So per month, I'll be earning 66. Okay, so now we are getting the 3,000 Australian dollars. Let's calculate. So let's look at rent. Let's look at food. Let's look at the daily costs. How much do we deduct from the 3,000 Australian dollars?
Okay, it depends now with your rental and where you are staying as well, where you want to stay.
So in a let's say
typical one-bedroom apartment. What in an area like how well do you know Johannesburg?
Like what, Midrand?
Yeah, in an area like Midrand, how much would that cost? A typical one-bedroom apartment.
Okay, the thing is, I've not started working there yet, so I'm not quite sure. But it depends with where you're renting.
You haven't worked in an area like Midrand?
No, I haven't started working in Australia yet.
Oh, you haven't left yet?
Not yet.
When are you leaving?
I'm just waiting for something.
Oh, okay.
Say
No,
now,
that's
Benjamin.
good. So you are so right now you're an Australian registered nurse.
Yes, I am, Benjamin.
Hella, my dear. The money is just ringing here in your ear, ne? Okay.
Okay, I
So,
see someone asking if they take trained newly nurses. Okay, they allow you to register, but finding a job without experience is quite difficult. So experience is the important part.
okay. There's someone from Zambia asking if they take Zambia nurses.
Yes, they take nurses from everywhere, as long as you have your bachelor's degree.
Okay. Then my next question is, what then for enrolled nurses?
For enrolled nurses, I'm not quite sure. I've not researched, but they do have enrolled nurses that side.
They do have enrolled nurses.
Sorry?
They do have enrolled nurses.
Yes, they do have enrolled nurses.
Okay. And then so for the diploma registered nurses, what is the way forward?
I'm not quite sure, but I remember when I was mentioning that South African diploma nurses used to go through the same process, but but if you have a diploma plus a postgraduate, it's regarded as a degree. I see someone asking. It's equivalent to a bachelor's.
Okay. So those ones that went with you to do the test and things, were they South African diploma nurses?
Yes, there were South African diploma nurses. And I also have degree nurses who are there now, who are working.
But I think there might have been R425, my friend. I think there might have been diploma R425, not
the 4 years.
It was the 4 year, but it was until a certain, I think before 2012, something like that.
Yeah.
The other ones we had to go through that.
Okay. Thank you so much. And then, so what are we in total? What are we looking at in terms of cost when you put everything together? What would you say is a safe amount to budget?
Let me see. I would say just do the process as it comes, Benjamin.
So don't try to save 100,000.
Don't budget, because when you budget, you will never do it, because you'll be saying, it's too expensive, no, and whatnot. Just do it as it comes. Tell yourself, okay, now what needs to be done? Then you do that.
Okay. Someone in the chat says that Nurse Miriam on Facebook says that they accept diploma and degree. So that's the answer
Perfect.
for you. And then I wanted to ask.
And the easiest way is just to go on the APRA website and do a self-check. It will tell you if you qualify.
APRA is that Australian health
Yeah.
practitioner, what?
Yes, that one.
Okay. So then, what did I want to ask? So you have to be registered with the Nursing Council, Nursing Board, right? In
Yes.
your home country where you did your qualification, right?
Yes.
So it can't be somebody who is just graduated and still waiting.
No. You have to be registered in your country.
Okay. So,
My
someone
friend,
asked you.
are you able to see my comments?
No,
You don't-
everybody, all your people are in here as well. It's combined. It's a combined live.
Also, you are able to see their comments.
I believe so. Who do you see as the last person?
I
that
can't see
commented?
your comments. I can't see your comments.
Okay, you can read from your side, my friend.
Someone had asked here to say, I have the American NCLEX and wants to register with AHPRA. So I had,
APRA.
yeah, they can use the same, right?
Yes, it's just the same. They just transfer their score to Australia.
Okay. And then Kagiso, I'm conflicted whether to read this comment or just to ignore it. But it's okay, I'll read it. Kagiso says, for those who wants to follow a career in academia, do you know anything about it? I don't know why he's asking this because I don't want him to leave South Africa, but you can answer him.
Yes, they do take lectures. As long as you are registered, even with your degree, you can lecture the enrolled nurses that side. But if you have a master's, that's the only way. You lecture in a college where they train enrolled nurses. Okay. A registered nurse can teach. Then there's also, if you have a master's degree and PhD, you can lecture at the universities.
The process is the same as the one that you
Yes,
went
you
through.
still have to go through that.
Okay.
But other people who don't want to go through this process, you can also go through the education route, where I think you do a year of adaptation. I did not really look into it.
Okay, Nazi, you can continue reading yours. I really thought they would combine the.
No, I don't have any now.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have questions. Or someone had asked, oh, it wasn't a question. They said, but they say accommodation is very expensive. It wasn't a question. Yeah. I don't have more questions.
Okay. Let me continue then from the side. Tanaka, thank you so much for keeping up with us.
Okay.
Does a specialty count as like a?
Yes, it counts. You get more money if you're specialized in a field.
Okay. And then they ask, do you work at normal hospitals or is it academic hospitals?
Where I'm going to work, it's an academic hospital.
Hey, guys, we said most it's a life for nurses, but okay. Paramedics are asking, what about them?
I'm not sure about paramedics. I did not look into
it. Teachers, I've been seeing your comments the whole week. Please just do the research because we don't know. We have not tried this paramedics.
They can research like teachers on TikTok. I see some teachers talking about the process.
Okay. And she said that there are no agencies, guys. So please just do the things yourself. And then someone was asking, I forgot now. No, someone made a comment, why only UNAM nurses? Guys, I told you that it's not only UNAM nurses, for God's sake. It's for it's for everyone. And she also emphasized that anyone can apply as long as you have a degree. And it's from an accredited institution, as I believe.
Yes.
Okay. And then, I don't know what this is. Where do they register online? You said they register online at AHPRA something.
Yes, with, let me type it for you.
AHPRA, okay. Okay. And then how did you go about the review thing? Like, what was the process to do the review thing? Did you go a few days before your OSCE or did you go again?
I took my whole annual leave. You know, it's once in a lifetime when you go in Australia, so why not take the opportunity to also see in good places, most check in the story. So, so I took a whole month off. Then I practiced for about 2 weeks. 2 weeks is enough. 2 to 3 weeks, you will make it.
With a review.
Yes, with the review. But if anyone is
Okay, and then
pursuing
like
the
the
process, they can always ask me. I can guide you, free of charge. We are not gatekeeping you.
I wanted to say this to you earlier on, that you are amazing, because you haven't even left for your own job, but you're already dishing out knowledge and information and plugging people. It's something that is not common within the nursing profession. So it actually says a lot about the kind of person you are and how much of a beautiful heart you have. I wanted to say that earlier on when you said to us you haven't left, but here you are literally saying to everyone, let's go. The pie is big enough for all of us. And thank you so much for being that kind of a person.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. And then someone was asking, how did you go about finding accommodation and review centers?
Okay, I stayed with the relative review centers. There are a few groups I joined. That is where I met South Africans. They were the closest to Namibia who were going through the process. Were the only Africans. So they showed me how to go about it. Then I had family staying there, but I would advise someone to stay closer because it would take me about 1 hour, 30 minutes to arrive to the review center, because I would use the public transport facilities. Public transport is not expensive there, and it's free in some areas. That's the good part.
Okay. Someone is asking a very important.
Public transport must be nice, my friend. I think we need to go, hey?
We must. Let me not say this. My boss might be on the slide. Okay, thank you, Tanaka. And so, like, how did you get you need to explain these things very well because these people are not going to rest. The review groups, how did you find them?
Okay, on Facebook, if you just search like nurses moving to Australia, if you search those type of things, you will find it. There are quite a number of them. There's one on WhatsApp as well. I'll share the link with those that want to join. I'll share it with you, Benjamin, then you can just share it with others. I don't know how.
Okay. Are you open to people inboxing you?
No problem, they can.
Okay, so Tanaka said you guys are free to, you are going to be flooded, my dear, to inbox her on TikTok so that she can assist you, ne? Guys,
Yeah.
please drop your comments in the chat. So someone is asking, when you went for your review, ne, you went as a visitor, right? They give you a visitor's visa, right?
Yes, it's valid for 3 months. So if you want to be a tourist there after your exam, no problem. It's valid for 3 months and for 1 year. So you can go in and out for the whole year in Australia. You stay for 3 months, go out, stay for 3 months.
Okay, and where did you apply for the visa? Is there an embassy?
No, you apply online. Everything is just online.
Oh, efficient. Okay, and then someone told me, I'm just going on what I've heard. If you have an Australian RN license, it's easy to go and work in New Zealand.
Yes, it's automatic. It just takes 1 week to register with the New Zealand. You don't go through exams. And if you have an Australian license, like you go through NCLEX, if you're not happy with Australia, you can always go to Canada. You can always go to America. It's now very simple.
Oh,
Lovely.
okay. I'm confused. When you talk about review, what are you talking about?
Extra classes. That's how simple I can make it.
Yeah.
Extra
So guys,
classes to practice.
review is like extra classes before you do the OSCE, ne? How many stations are there in the OSCE?
There are 10 stations. They expect you to pass 7 of them.
7.
7.
7, yes.
And you know, guys, as much as Oski is not difficult, but there's just something that makes you so like
Like
restful.
for them, hand hygiene is everything. If you don't do hand hygiene,
Bro.
it's automatic. It's everything for them. You have to remember your 5 moments of hand hygiene.
Okay. In 8 minutes. So each station is how long?
8 minutes.
8 minutes, guys. She said it's 10 stations.
And it
8
feels
minutes
so
each.
real. They have actors as patients. It's like you're entering a hospital room. Benjamin,
my
you've seen
goodness.
private hospitals. So you
Yes.
find the patient seated there. You enter, you greet. You're being marked from the greeting and everything. You have to pretend you can't see the examiner because the examiner is just seated on his table on his laptop. So you're just there. But the good part is you don't have to finish the whole station. You just have to prove you are a safe nurse, you know. Because most of the times we ask our patients, are you in pain? The patient says, yes, I'm in pain. Then you're like, okay, I just came to finish and what, you know, we don't pay attention. So they really want to see you really are a caring nurse and you have empathy. Yes. And with medication, they look at everything. They really look at the 3 checks that you are doing them. But even if you do 2 checks, you still pass. As long as you did everything correctly and you were disinfecting your hands in between. But the good part is, I see someone saying 7 stations. You need 50% on each station. That's the good part as well.
Someone says she's just a sweetheart like her mom, best lecturer ever.
Really?
Okay. Someone is asking, what were the stations that you had?
Okay, there are 8 stations that always come. That's the good thing about Oski. You know which stations are going to come. 2 surprise stations and 8. Vital signs is always there. There's always ANTT, that's non-touch dressing, sterile dressing. It's always there. Then there's medication. Then you get IV.
Sorry, before you continue. Sorry.
Okay, just like
don't go fast, ne? You said non-touch.
Okay, dressing, wound dressing.
Is that the second one?
Okay, just put wound dressing as the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's BLS.
Okay.
Then there's IV priming.
Oh.
Then there is blood transfusion, either reaction or you can get initiation of blood transfusion. Then there is ISBA handover. And there is also pain.
Pain management.
Pain, yes, non-pharmacological pain management. They have that. I'm trying to think what else was there. I'm trying to remember, but there are 8 stations which are always there. How many did I mention so far?
You gave 6. 6. Wound dressing, BLS, IV, blood transfusion, ISBA, non-pharmacological pain management.
Medication as well. How you administer medication, they want to see it. Did I mention BLS?
Different routes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm forgetting one more. In
no
vital
counseling
signs
the
and
patient.
No. Then 2 surprise stations, you can either get a chest examination, abdominal examination. It's quite a number of those. I'll send it to you, Benjamin.
I hope my students are in here because all of these things that were mentioned is things that I teach in general nursing too. And they don't want to listen in class. They're here.
They should listen. They should listen.
Yeah, they are in trouble, son.
The teachers are here, just in my class.
BLS is basic life support. I see Esther is asking what's BLS? Basic life support.
So when you say non-touch dressing, is it like with the forceps?
Yes, with the forceps. Yes, you have to do it very well, and you have to comment on the wound as well. When you remove, then you comment like how big it is, any signs of infection, if it's showing healing, those type of things which we do.
Sana, this is so traumatic. You are literally taking me back to nursing school.
No, it really is traumatic.
And you know what we used to do with those blue forceps? We just throw them away and continue with
You
our
just
gloves.
throw them away. No, they prepare everything for you. Like I said, they have real patience.
Okay, Eugene is asking, does mental health nursing have opportunities? Eugene, yes, I can answer.
A lot of them. They are taking a lot of mental health nurses like now.
Yeah. It's a very, 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 it's one of the disciplines that have the largest shortage of skilled nurses.
So true.
And I think across the world, right?
Yeah, across the world. Because mental health is a priority in first world countries.
Dina is asking here, what about opportunities for EN? Guys, ENs must just try. How will we? You guys must do the research also, ne? And I'm sure we will again meet with Tanaka, and then when she knows, like on the ground,
When she
and
has
things.
left.
Yes, she's given us so much more, but when she's going to be on the ground, she'll give us even more if she does get time, because there's overtime that needs to be worked that side.
And money to be made.
Money to be made.
So true.
And that takes me to one very important question, Tanaka. But that one I will save there. Someone asked, how much are you sending back home? So I'll ask you that in the future. You know, must we have
Why
to
do
pay
they want to
taxes.
know that kind of a question?
They want to know
About
how much
sending
tax
money
they
is
can send.
subjective. Yeah, about sending money is subjective. Like for me, I don't have black tax.
Exactly. Your mother is a lecturer. Why would you send her money? She's the one who's actually going to be sending you money when you don't need it.
And you know what, Nazi? Someone told me that Tanaka's family are so well traveled and are working globally.
You can tell from the way she said 50K is nothing. I was like, okay.
No,
family is very well
when you
traveled.
really want something, you just sacrifice and say, let me just do it. Because you're looking at what I'll get after that.
That's true. Ngwanabo is here. Ngwanabo is from Lesotho. And I hope Ngwanabo can actually go to Australia because Sana, what the government of Lesotho is paying them.
How much are they getting paid there?
No, you don't ask. Because now this whole TikTok live is gonna turn into a Lesotho shocked moment. So I'm just saying, Ngwanabo must follow you so that she can follow up with you when you touch base that side. She has to go there.
Exactly. Guys, please follow Nazi, follow Tanaka, ne? And Tanaka is going to start she said the inbox is open for you guys to inbox her so that she can help you. Someone suggested a WhatsApp group, so we were looking into that. I would have suggested Nazi's WhatsApp group, but it's full. Yeah.
Benjamin, I think maybe you should start a community. Don't you think so?
Hey. Yeah, I'll try.
You're already going through it with my community. They always have you on. So I get it, my friend. I get it.
Loyal, please. Namibia is one of the well-paying countries for nurses. Trust me, if you heard what Botswana and Lesotho are paying you,
I thought Botswana pays well.
From what we heard the last time we gathered here, the trenches.
It's the trenches, my dear. It's not well. Okay, someone is asking here. Guys, this is not only for UNAM students, it's for everybody.
Everyone.
So please don't come in. The people are taking us on social media, UNAM this, UNAM that. But we are also here at UNAM. We are trying to bring the opportunities to everybody.
I see someone is asking about what is this? If you can take your family. Yes, you can take your family immediately when you get a job.
That's lovely. Immediately, like they can literally
move.
That's
with
true.
you.
Oh, that's amazing, Sana. That part is very amazing.
You can go with your family.
UNAM applications are still open for submissions.
Someone is asking there is OSCE in Australia, yeah.
Okay. Donnie, somebody she already gave the range, ne? Oh no, for what is it for Lesotho? They get paid 13,000 rand.
Yo,
Tato commented there in the comment already. She gave away the secret.
Who commented?
Tato. Okay, let me just go through. Tanaka, is there anything else you would like to say? Guys, there's something that Tanaka, she said she stayed with relatives, but one thing about all these countries, Airbnb pays it's very affordable. If you look
yeah,
for the
it's
right
very
Airbnb
affordable.
and you take
Plus,
your
if you
time.
also join those groups, you'll find some people coming for the same thing. So you can both discuss if you can share the accommodation, you meet people with the same goals as you.
Okay. So yeah, Airbnb is really you'll find somebody and you can go together and share net while you are there. Ndapewa, not OETs, please. You have to do PET, ne?
No, you can do
PTE.
OET. PTE is the easiest, but you can do IELTS, you can do OET. But with IELTS, you need to get band 7 in all 4 sections.
Hey,
And you know how to
those
pick out
bands,
the
ne? Guys,
And
don't
OET
do
is also
IELTS, ne? Don't do IELTS. You will fail miserably then.
You
with
fail
English.
IELTS,
Yes.
yeah. It's better just to do PTE.
Yeah. Yes, in Australia they speak English. Guys, really, are you asking these questions?
Who asked that question? That person must not go to Australia. I think the other thing that I wanted to ask, if you know, babe, is are nurses, particularly those who do not have postgrad, nurses who move with just undergrad qualification, do you know what pathway do they get to follow when they get there if they want to further their studies? Let's say they want to do postgraduate qualification.
Yes, there's quite a lot of postgraduate things which you can do. Like in my case, I just have an undergraduate. So I plan to pursue something else when I'm there, just to grow in the
And
field.
your undergrad is NQF level 8, right? Meaning
Is it
it's
that?
meaning it might be easier for you to get into a master's program when you get there.
Yes.
Isn't it that their specialization sits at NQF level 9 valley at master's level?
I think so. But when you do masters, you become a nurse practitioner.
And that is the specialist, isn't it?
Yeah, yes, you're a specialist. You make decisions with the doctors. You prescribe medications. Like you're now a boss, Then you can
what
also to specialize in your field as well.
Yeah.
Like with the ones which we have here, postgraduate diploma.
Okay, someone is asking, in family, do they take their children with?
Yes, I answered the whole family. You can bring it.
Immediately, you can go with them immediately. I like that so much.
Okay, someone is answering Tato's question here. How much do Namibian nurses earn in government? Starting salary 20,897 per month before deductions.
Is it now
before
at 20?
Deductions?
Yeah.
Before deductions, ndiyabajaja.
So how much is it after deductions, guys? It's at 20,000 now after deductions, guys.
Yeah,
isn't it?
my friend.
Oh, it's better.
It should be 20,000 rands after deductions.
Before it was a 16,000 after deductions.
Yeah.
During our times, ne?
Guys, my mother used to earn 3,000 as a nurse, RN back in the days. Okay, so this is so interesting, guys. What else is here? Guys, yes, applications are open for UNAM, ne? I can see that people are asking, yes, applications are open for Namibians and international students. But remember, ne, if you apply too late, you will not get a place. There are only spots for 50 students per campus. Tanaka, is there anything else you'd like?
I forgot to mention that if you have a master's, you can also be at an advantage of not going through NCLEX and OSCE. It can be direct registration. It's worth a try.
Okay.
I'm clocking because I have a master's.
Benjamin.
So I must apply directly. Don't give me ideas, my
Yes.
dear. I'm going to get my
Your boss is
embassy
watching.
here. Okay, someone is asking which one is better, Germany or Australia?
Australia is more money than Germany. And language-wise, also you're in an English-speaking place.
Amen. Tell them, please. Australia is money and it's English, my dear. Then Germany, you have to go and sprechen Deutsch and fight there in German, my dear. Don't play. But if you can go to Germany, go, guys. Go, go, go. Don't sit here unemployed and things. Go where you need to go. Go to Australia, go to Germany, go to Canada, go to the UK. But one thing about the UK, guys, before you start running there, just know that the healthcare system is very, very overburdened. So you're going to work hard there. Someone is asking for us with experience in programs, like special programs, the ones that are sitting in the office, Tanaka, can they still apply to get clinical ward jobs?
They can.
They can. Okay. Yes, that's what she said, Pana. There's a possibility to direct register with a master's degree. Someone is asking, I don't know if you're up for it, whether to briefly run through the process again. We are sitting at 330 viewers.
Okay, the first stage is you open a account with
Tanaka,
APRA.
before you go, guys, this is the last time she's going to recap it as a brief, so listen very well.
Okay, the first step is you open an account with the Australian Health Professionals Council. Then it will direct you to which stream you must take, either stream A or stream B. Then you will submit your qualifications with them. They assess them. Then you go and sit for your NCLEX exam, either in South Africa or in Kenya, one of the two. Then after passing your NCLEX exam, you go to Australia and you do your OSCE exam that side. When you receive your results, you can do your English exam, or you can start with your English exam. It's up to you. There's no correct.
Someone said, sorry, Tanaka. Someone says you are too fast.
Okay, before you, where did the person lose me? Then I can start from there.
I think they might be making notes and writing down.
Okay. The first step is you open an APRA account. Then you enter your qualifications. When you enter, once you have entered your qualifications, they will give you either a stream A or stream B. Stream A means direct registration. And then stream B is you have to go through OSCE and NCLEX. And most likely, if you're from Namibia or South Africa, you have to go through that step. Actually, from Africa. Then after that, you go for your NCLEX exam. Once you pass your NCLEX exam, you go and do your OSCE in Australia. And once you pass your OSCE exam, you have to submit your English results. And you get your registration. That's all. So you can choose to do your English exam first, because I think it expires after 2 years, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Or while you are waiting to go for OSCE, you can do your English. It just depends with you. And the whole process, it depends with you and how serious you are. It can take you even 6 months to get your registration, if everything is in order. For me, it took 8 months. Yeah. If I had said for my English exam, it would have been less. And I see Liz is asking, is there sponsorship? No, there's no sponsorship. You do everything by yourself.
Yay, that's the part.
But when you start working, If they recruit you from overseas, they pay you 10,000.
Say again.
You get paid 10,000 Australian dollars when you arrive in Australia just to reimburse you for your process.
So it's like a golden handshake.
Yes.
Hey, guys, the people know how to do the things right.
Mm-mm.
Someone is asking, what is NCLEX exam?
NCLEX exam. I really forgot. I forgot
No, like
what
what?
it is. It's just us about nursing.
What you did,
Multiple choice, right?
yeah.
What you do, multiple choice. It's just multiple choice, but they have negative marking on some questions.
Oh, Lord. Okay. Guys, negative marking is when you lose marks if you get a question wrong, and then it makes it easier for you to fail it.
Yeah, so you really have to study hard.
Okay. Someone is asking, is the NCLEX exam more theory for all the modules or maybe just a specific area?
It's all modules and it's a computer adaptive test system. So if it sees you are failing ECGs, it will keep giving you ECG questions. You have to prove yourself that you. So you just have to make sure, like you prepare yourself. And if it sees you are failing maternity, you'll keep being thrown maternity questions.
Yo.
And you know what's worse about
And
those
it- and if
multiple
you are-
choice?
And if you are failing, the computer just switches off. A lot. And if you are also doing very well, it will also switch off. So just know you either did very well. So you can get anything, a minimum of 85 questions and a maximum of 150 questions. So depending on how good you are or how bad you are, the computer just switches off. If you are really good, it can switch off at 85 questions. But if you are bad, like terribly bad, it can switch off at 85 as well. Or sometimes
Yeah.
it will keep giving you chances to prove yourself, then you can go up to 150.
Wow, guys. And you know, it reminds me of the CBT test. You don't know if you are passing or not. You are just clicking there, sweating,
you are
sweating,
just.
sweating.
Oh my
Okay. Yambeko, convert to rands. What must be converted to rands exactly? If she's talking about Namibian dollars, it's 1 to 1, eh? 1 Namibian dollars, 1 rand. So, let me just go through there. Nazit, do you have any questions that side?
budget for the whole process. Benjamin, had you wrote it down, ne?
Yes, what she said was you mustn't budget. You must just take it step by step. So work out a plan, and then you take it step by step. So Tanaka, you said the first step is to register on the website. That one is free, right?
Yes.
And then look at the NCLEX. Do things that you can do closest to home. So the NCLEX is in South Africa. You do it in South Africa, which is the multiple choice in Sandton. And then the next step will be they invite you for OSCE.
Yes.
Right, Tanaka. So
Yes.
then invite you for OSCE. But before the same time that you are going for OSCE, plan 2 weeks 2 weeks ahead so that you can go for extra classes in Australia. Is it in Sydney?
It's in Melbourne or Adelaide, one of the two. But my exam was in Adelaide.
Okay. So Melbourne or Adelaide. And then you go 2 weeks in advance and you go for extra classes. They are called review classes. And then then you have your OSCE, which is 10 stations. And you have to pass 7 of those stations with 50%. 7 stations are predetermined. Is it 7 stations that are predetermined or 8?
8 of them. 8 of them.
8 are predetermined. You already know what stations they are going to be, and then 2 will be special surprise stations that they will give you. Must you pass both surprise stations?
No, you must just pass 7 stations, including the
Okay.
surprise and whatnot.
Okay. So once you are done, they will and they've reviewed and given properly to the nursing council. They will invite you to register, right?
Yes, they will invite you to register.
And how much is the registration?
And you start applying for your job hunting. Registration, I don't remember how much it
Oh,
was. I'll just
okay.
have to look into it.
So how do you, and then you start job hunting, you go onto the Australian websites.
You go on hospital websites. There's different types of nursing. There's aged care as well.
Mm.
You can also go into that. They usually take people without experience in aged care.
I
Then
know
they
why.
teach you.
What do you do? Like, is it geriatric nursing?
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, what do you do to those old people? Do they like, I hope they don't
No,
need.
for them, like the registered nurse, there's actually less work. The registered nurse, you just give medication and you do the documentation and you talk to the family members.
And you coordinate the enrolled nurses, ne?
Yes, and the healthcare assistants.
Okay. In Australia, the aged care, is it in like apartment buildings? Like how, because when I went to Sweden for exchange,
Yes, it's the same. It's just the same concept.
oh, okay. So the old age homes, Z, are like apartments. They live in apartments, and then there's a nurse station somewhere in the building, and then you go for
Yes.
visits. So they're like, you are trying to let them live independently in those apartments. Okay, Tanaka, sorry, you said an aged care?
There's hospital nursing as well. There's mental health. It's just up to you. You can apply also directly to government websites. Like for us, we have public hospitals. They have different ones in the state. Like in the UK, I understand they have NMC, what is this? NHS. They've
Yeah,
got different
NHS,
things.
yes.
Yeah, they have something like that. You can apply there, and you can apply to private hospitals as well.
Okay, and then do they also recognize your midwifery?
No, unfortunately, our African midwifery, they don't recognize it.
How,
Even though we are the hardest.
what are they saying? Are they saying they're better than us? Do they want us to
We have
show?
to go. Yes, they want us to prove ourselves. So we have to go for like a year.
To do their midwifery?
Mm.
Okay. Guys, we still have 300 followers, so people are really engaged here. How do you register for NCLEX? It's on the Pearson View website, right?
Yes, it's on the Pearson, but you cannot write NCLEX if you're not pursuing with a certain nursing board, like I mentioned. It's either you're doing America, Canada, and whatnot. They are the ones that give you permission, a letter, which you take to apply for NCLEX.
What do you mean? Can you elaborate on that while I drink water?
Like there's a what is this? A testing authority test, ATT, which you have to submit to NCLEX in order for you to book for the exam. So you should either be doing the American process or Australian process to be registering with a certain board. So your board of nursing is the one that gives you permission to say this person can now do NCLEX because they are eligible for the exam.
And you get that after doing your profile, after opening your profile.
Yes, after doing your profile.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, this is so
Someone had asked
interesting.
to say the pre-classes for OSCE, how do you book for them? So I responded by saying you said people should go on Facebook to search.
Yes, on the groups and whatnot.
Because those are not like formal.
Let me just write down. Yeah, they are not formal with APRA. Let me just write down the one which I used.
I'll also
You
record.
can also find it here on TikTok.
Mercy, do you have any more comments?
No, I don't have comments on my side.
Okay. All right. So, guys, that just makes me realize that Southern African nursing is really elite.
We are exactly who we think we are.
But let me not start the fights here because the giants of Africa have also been trying to test me. Okay, guys, so you don't use an agency, ne? Don't use agents, don't use what
Yeah,
they'll
that's a
scam.
scam. If you use an agency, it's a big scam. You do everything yourself online.
Okay. I answered some of the questions, guys. Some things, let's go. Guys, some things, let's go and Google, like, how much is the flight? Okay, that's a good one.
They asked about the flight.
Yeah, she said 30,000, guys, plus
But
minus.
you can get that on Google.
Exactly. One is asking how much did you pay for the review classes? Is it per session?
She
No,
said
no, no.
$4,000, right?
No, with the classes, the good part is you can pay in installments. They
In
want you,
advance.
yeah, you can just pay in installments. Like this month, you pay this amount, the next amount. It makes it easier for you as well.
Until you settle the amount.
Yes.
Okay. And how much was that?
For me, it was 2,000. But if you are a group like 3 of you, if you find 3 people enrolling, you also get a discount.
Guys, you hear you get a discount, gather yourselves. Ne? Is it 3,000 Australian dollars?
No, 2,000 Australian dollars.
2,000 Australian dollars. Okay.
Mm.
What is surveillance nursing? I don't know what is surveillance. Guys, what is surveillance nursing?
It sounds like why does it sound like epidemiology? Epidemiology.
Yeah, it sounds like epidemiology.
Can
Guys,
the person confirm if they are referring to that kind of?
Yeah. Guys, most of these countries, the processes speak a lot to clinical nursing, ne? So just keep that in mind. IPC practitioner, I don't know. You'll have to Google. I'm a Nigerian nurse, Tanaka.
It's the same process.
The giants of Africa.
The giants of Africa.
It's just the same process.
Ndila, that was already explained the nursing process. The
People
nursing
should
board
also
is
follow this nurse. There's this nurse who always gives information about Australia. I've put her name there.
You must be the nurse. You must start making your videos and posting.
No, she's already in Australia. So she,
But you must start your journey, Mos, on TikTok.
I'll start.
Guys, all nursing specialities are welcome. Nephrology nursing is also a rare specialty.
Yeah, it's a rare specialty. Even those who work in cath lab and whatnot, it has good opportunities.
Those ones are so elite, my dear. Will they even leave Namibia?
True.
Okay, I'm just quickly scrolling. She said the process is about if you are committed between 6 and 8 months. Yeah. I'm sorry she repeated, and I said it was not going to be repeated again. So someone is asking, so with installments, you will then attend after lessons. Is it after you have settled the amount or during the process?
Before you attend the classes, you have to settle the amount. But the good part is they are unlimited. Even if you don't excel the first time, you don't have to pay again. You just
That's
what do you mean?
No, I mean the classes. It's
if like you failed the first time, if you train with them and then go for OSCE, then you fail.
Yes, you can come back again for free.
But Anaka said you must not fail at all costs.
Yes,
I get it, because you're still gonna pay that 4,000K.
Yes, you're still going to pay the 4,000K.
Which 4,000 is not? Yeah, the 50,000 rands, Namibian dollars. Guys, don't fail, guys. That's $100,000 if you have to do it twice.
But she says they pay it back, so not necessarily pay it back, but you can make it back.
You get something, yes.
Someone says, you are busy on the screen there. Busy Anton on the screen.
I'm writing a manuscript. The way I love you guys, I had to go live while I'm busy doing my schoolwork here because I needed you to get this information.
Okay. Any guys, post your questions now. We are going to finalize the live. Nazi also has another live she needs to attend.
No, I'm not going anymore. Don't you see the time? And they haven't called me, so let me see if they've texted.
Email the link. Okay, don't fail.
There's nothing on WhatsApp, so I'm assuming it's not happening.
Did you check your email?
I'm supposed to check my email. But I'm
sorry,
sure
I'm a bit out of topic.
No, I'm not going, my friend. I mean, I didn't receive any WhatsApp or something like that.
I
Oh,
see
okay.
someone is asking
Guys,
if you have to do OET or both. No, you do one English test.
oh, for the UK guys, ne, you have to you either do the IELTS or the OETs, ne. That is something else. That is language. And then for the nursing part, the NMC, the Nursing and Midwifery Board Council, you have to first do the CBT council. You have to first do the CBT, pass the CBT, and then once you pass the CBT, you then send your English results plus the CBT results, and then they'll invite you for the OSCE in the UK. I know that's because I was halfway there.
So you passed your OET.
My IELTS, I booked, and then I canceled because I got a job offer that I wanted.
So if it was not for that job offer, you would have been in the UK now.
I'm telling you. But the way people are being abused there in the UK, I think I was saved.
I
Sort
saw
of.
this other girl also who went there and she didn't even finish 2 years. She came back.
Okay, your inspo in rents, she said that the salary is hold on, let me open my calendar, my calculator. Why did it not save? She said 3,000 Australian dollars every 2 weeks, ne? 3,000 Australian dollars every 2 weeks. That's what she said. And per annum, 1 million rands. So it's 3,000. That's how much.
A newly graduate.
A newly graduate. So in rands, let me just calculate 3,000 AUD to rands. That is 33,700 every 2 weeks. And then per annum is 1 million rands. Kama, if they teach us if they teach us English, will we start talking like you people? Or what type of English they need?
Who's
How
that?
do
What
you
are they
guys
saying?
Huh?
What
What
type
are
of
they
English do you guys speak?
They are saying that if they teach us English, will we start talking like you people?
Who's you people?
Probably us. Guys, this is honors level English, ne? How much? What is KSA? Saudi Arabia? Maybe UK is better than Saudi. Is it true? I don't think so. I heard that Saudi Arabia pays a lot.
Saudi Arabia pays a lot.
Tanaka, what do you know about Saudi Arabia versus Australia? Is the money more in Saudi?
No, I don't know. I just see South African nurses on TikTok because I see a lot of them are going to Saudi Arabia. I hear their taxes, their salaries don't get taxed in Saudi Arabia.
They don't.
Mm.
Someone is asking a very real question here. How is racism? Tanaka isn't there yet, guys. She's on her way, ne? She will
But
come
from
and
what
give
I
us
saw,
feedback.
racism is not a lot there because Australia is a multicultural environment. There's many people from Asia, from Africa, from different places. So you will not really experience it.
Yeah. And with all due respect to the people of the world, the problems in Australia are the ones that moved from South Africa. That's what I heard.
Mm. There's many people from
Z, you know who I'm talking about, right?
Mm.
Okay. Yo, guys. Helena, I will create the WhatsApp group. How will I share this? Z, how do you share the WhatsApp group things when you create them? Because I don't want funny people in WhatsApp groups.
You know, I learned the hard way. So when you create the community, there's a part where one of us actually in our WhatsApp community showed me. I'll show you when we are done here because I can't remember properly. I'll have to revisit my conversation with her. But there's a way for you see how you are able to admit people into the group and some will reject. Yeah. So I'll get you to pivot that.
Okay. Inspa already answered that question. Per month, if you times 3,000 Australian dollars times 2, every 2 weeks it's 6,000. Okay, let me just quickly see. The Giants of Africa are asking what is the process. Tiwa, the process is exactly the same as she's explained here, and I think we've explained it a million times.
My friend, are you able to add the Giants of Africa? I'm interested to know about their nursing education programs. I've never spoken to any of them. Maybe we just when we are about to leave, we can have one of them to just give us a quick tour.
Okay. Tanaka,
Mm.
thank you so much.
You're most welcome, Benjamin.
Can't invite more creators with guests.
Eugene was asking how much is the accommodation. Eugene, she hasn't moved yet, so we are gonna have to have a follow-up live conversation with her once she's settled.
Let me just quickly check in rents. You get 66K. Can I transfer from UK to Australia without any exams or tests involved?
I'm not sure, but I think so.
It's most the same country. It's the same countries. It's a Commonwealth country.
Yeah, so I think then you can.
You can just inquire with the nursing board in Australia. She's CEO, ne? And then you find out. But it's a Commonwealth. I'm sure it must be easier to cross transfer. Do they have age limits, Tanaka?
For permanent residency, yes, but for your work visa, no, they don't have. For permanent residency, the age limit is 45 years.
What do you mean?
Like a permanent visa, permanent residency permit. Yeah, you have to be less than 45 years to qualify for that one. But for a work permit, even if you are 70 years, it's fine.
Okay. And then once you register, what do you get first?
Excuse me?
Is it like a temporary visa or permanent residence?
No, it depends. Like with my job, it's a permanent visa that they offered me. It depends with your hospital.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay, let me. Oh no, I can invite.
Benjamin, someone was asking here, does UNAM offer aged care as a specialty?
No, it doesn't. It used to, but there was no interest in the course, so it was phased out.
That's geriatric nursing.
Yes.
Okay. Benjamin, someone is asking if at UNAM you can do a postgraduate diploma following each other, or do you need to take a gap year?
Back to back.
Back to back, you can, but you need 2 years experience clinical first. So then you can just continue studying if you want. Okay, Tiwa, Tanaka, don't go ne.
Okay.
We are bringing Tiwa in to give us a Nigerian perspective. Nazi, over to you.
Hi, Tiwa, how are you?
Can you hear me?
I don't know if her mic is off or what's happening.
It's off. She's muted. Just unmute.
Hello, good evening.
How are you?
Very well, thank you.
We are good as well. I'm interested to know about nursing education in Nigeria. So, like, what are the category of nurses do you guys have that side?
I think we have all the categories of nursing, from general nursing, that's medical surgical, pediatric nursing, midwifery, the perioperative, anesthetics, and the rest of them.
So those are like your disciplines. And then when I say categories of nursing, like in South Africa, we have, do we still have 3? Yeah, we have 3. We have enrolled nursing assistants, we have general registered nurses, and then registered nurses and registered midwives.
Yes, like same in Nigeria. You have registered nurses, you have registered midwife, then the degree as
Okay.
well.
How long is your degree
So
program?
The degree is 5 years.
Which country is 5 years again? Ghana? Is it Lesotho? Yes, it's Lesotho.
yeah.
So the degree is 5 years,
Degree is 5 years. Yes.
and you qualify as what?
BSc nursing.
Pardon?
BSc nursing.
Okay.
Bachelor of Science in Nursing.
Does it have post-basic qualifications such as midwifery, psychiatry, community nursing, or it's just what do you guys get out of your BNS?
Yes. At times, and depending on choice, it can be midwifery, it can be public health, it can be accident and emergency, it can as well be perioperative. So it depends
Do you
on
guys
choice
get
of an
bars
individual.
for those?
Say again.
Do you get bars for those?
Pass.
Yes,
You guys
to
have,
put. Do you have
they don't have distinguishing devices.
what? You guys don't wear distinguishing devices, so like, how do you like differentiate yourselves in the workplace to say this is an enrolled nurse, this is a registered nurse?
I didn't get you. Can you say again?
So in South Africa and Namibia, we have what we call distinguishing devices, right?
Okay.
It's the things that we put on our shoulders. Mine are just
Okay. Now I get it. We have a badge that differentiates. The midwife, they wear red. The perioperative, they have badge too. We have badge too in Nigeria to signify your specialty.
So you guys have perioperative in undergrad as a discipline of choice?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay. So Tiwa, do you guys have do you have enrolled nurses? Enrolled nurses are like a 2-year assistant nurse course.
In Nigeria, no.
Yeah. So
No,
you're
we
all
don't.
registered nurses.
Yes, we are all registered nurses.
Okay. All right, Tiwa. Z, do you still have questions
I like their model, my friend.
How much do they get paid?
Oh
How
yes,
much do
very
they get
important
paid?
question.
How much you get paid in Nigeria
as a registered nurse?
as a registered nurse?
Mm.
The pay is actually very poor.
Tell us.
Like in US dollars, how much is it?
Like in US dollars, I wouldn't want to go there because it's not comparable.
Give it to us in nairas. Give it to us in nairas. We want
We want to know in nairas.
A registered nurse in Nigeria is paid like 200 to 300,000 naira per month. The lucky
we are converting.
How much
I
is
see,
it?
I see you're converting.
Yo.
How much is it?
$3,000 Namibian dollars.
Yo. After studying for 5 years.
Yes, per month. Why some are paid less than 200,000 naira?
Guys, you know nothing.
But you guys were
guys,
see
like
why you guys were striking recently. Why didn't you get more money?
That's why the struggle. That's why the struggle everywhere. That's why we're all making effort to relocate.
You guys must strike again, please, because I was supporting you on TikTok. I was fighting the people on TikTok on your behalf when people were striking in Kenya.
Why are African leaders like undermining? I feel like the nursing profession is undermined in Africa, hey? Like terribly.
Honestly, Nigeria is the least paid, I must say.
Ah,
Okay. Tiwa, thank you for answering our questions. You can ask your questions to Tanaka and she'll answer. That's your
Okay. All
yeah.
right. I
Thank
actually
you.
I actually joined the live section late, so I didn't really get the steps by step guide from the beginning. As step by step to relocating to Australia, and Australia has really been on my mind. So I really want to have it. If you can go over to it again, and we appreciate if you can create a WhatsApp platform where you can guide people like myself for easy access, and we won't mind joining you as soon as possible
Okay.
there too.
Benjamin said he's going to create a group
Okay.
and you just
We're
share.
looking forward to that.
Yes.
he's gonna
Okay.
announce.
Tiwa.
He's gonna announce on his video. And also, TikTok sometimes does not want you to share links, my friend. Ne? So I think what you must do is do a video and then comment with the link to the WhatsApp community, right? Then people must copy the comment, go to Google and post it on your browser, and then you are able to get into the WhatsApp group. Otherwise, you must go to Benjamin's Facebook page and go get the link directly there. When are you
No,
gonna
please, no, please.
Okay.
I must first create another Facebook. My Facebook is private, guys. Don't come there.
Okay.
Don't come there, please. TikTok is dedicated to you people, but my private life is Facebook. I will create
Oh,
can I will find out if I can create a QR code and then post to TikTok I will just Google and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to
okay.
ask Tiwa, is life cheaper in Nigeria or the cost of living in Nigeria? How is it?
Good question.
The cost of living in Nigeria is very hard. The economy here is not smiling at all at all. The economy is not smiling at all at us at all at the moment. So we're not finding life easy in Nigeria.
Okay. Tanaka, do you want me to explain or will you explain
Which one?
how to go about the Australia
Explain so
again?
I see if you understood.
Yeah.
Explain.
Okay. Okay. Tiwa, this is the process, ne? Tiwa, are you a BSc nurse?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So what you are going to do is you are going to create a WhatsApp, you are going to create an account on what?
APRA.
Australian APRA. Or you are going to create an
Australia.
account on APRHA, ne, which is the Australian Health Practitioners Regulation Agency. Are we together so far,
Okay.
Tiwa?
Okay,
Yes.
I'm
So
with you.
once you create an account on APRA, you are then going to request permission to write the NCLEX. Right, Tanaka?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Once they give you approval, you then apply on Pearson VUE.
Okay.
Tiwa, you know Pearson VUE, right? For UK, what
Yes,
the UK
yes,
nurses
yes.
also do.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, so and then you can make a booking. You can make a booking either in Sandton, South Africa or in Nairobi, Kenya,
Okay.
to go and do your NCLEX exam. NCLEX is the nursing-based test. It's multiple choice. You get a
Yeah.
minimum of 85 questions, right, Tanaka?
Yes. 85 to
Yes.
150 questions.
Yeah, 85 to 150 questions. And then after you pass your NCLEX, you then submit it to then back to APRA, right, Tanaka?
No, it's APRA who will tell you if you've passed.
Okay,
You
APRA
wake
will
up
tell
and
you if you have passed. Yeah, APRA will ask you if you I will tell you that you passed, and then you will then apply for your OSCE test, Tiwa.
Okay.
Am I too fast?
Yes, you are so fast. Can you please take it again from after booking for the NCLEX?
Yeah, after the NCLEX, you write the NCLEX exam, right?
Yeah.
And then you have to pass it.
Okay.
Once you pass it, then APRA will be informed once you pass it.
Okay.
And then APRA will then invite you for your OSCE examination in Australia.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So what Tanaka recommended is 2 weeks before you go for your OSCE examination in Australia, you find a place that offers you review. Like it's like an extra classes.
Okay.
And the extra classes, when you get to Australia, then for 2 weeks you do your revision, your extra classes on how to pass the OSCE. And then when you go to the OSCE, are we together so far, Tiwa?
Yes, I'm with you.
Okay, so then before you go to the OSCE consists of 10 stations, ne?
Okay.
I think we all do know what is OSCE. We all do OSCEs, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So then 8 of the OSCEs are already predetermined, ne? So when you do your research, you will know what are the 8 OSCEs. They are already set. They are always the same every year or every OSCE.
Okay.
And then 2 will be surprise OSCEs.
Okay.
Are we together, Tiwa?
Yes, I'm with you.
Yeah, so you'll have 10, you will have 10 stations. 8 will be predetermined, 2 will be surprise station. You have to pass 7 of them with 50% at least.
Okay.
Are we together?
Yes, I'm with you.
Okay, so once you pass, then you will get your registration, your full registration as an Australian RN, and then you start applying for jobs in Australia. Like you can apply for jobs.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much for
Is
your
that
time.
fine?
It's fine.
Okay, you're welcome. Thank you, Tanaka, for helping Tiwa.
Welcome.
Thank
My
you.
friend someone is asking here, I want to know, Namibia introduced board exams. How is it going?
It's multiple choice, apparently. It's such a national secret. You know, when you go and write the board exam, they don't allow you to leave with the papers.
Yeah. Someone asked
I
me what is the basic salary of an RN in SA. I think it's around 28,000. I'm not sure. I'm assuming you're asking for a new grad nurse. New grad nurses in South Africa, please come in with your salaries. I forgot.
28,000. You guys are paid well.
I think so. I think it's 28,000 because it should
After deduction.
before. Let me see. 28
It's still more than Namibian.
times. Is it 300,000? I don't think. I think it's almost at
Someone
200.
says we love you, Nestiwa.
Let me just check. Department of.
I appreciate all 3 hosts, so patient and considerate. Thank you. Okay. Any other questions, guys, before we release Tanaka? She's an Australian RN. She's very busy.
Oh, yeah. It's 28,000 rands for South Africans. A newly qualified RN with a notch of 307.
28,000. Wow.
Why are you saying wow? That's not a lot of
You
money.
guys, no, it's better. Namibia.
Thank you, Dima. Happiness. Thank you so much, my love.
Friend, you know that here in Namibia we can't afford houses.
In Namibia, we cannot afford houses, friend.
Even us, we can't afford houses because houses are expensive now.
Because even if you buy a car with our salary in Namibia,
A car in a house, it's a struggle at the same time.
You must apply for RDP house.
And I wanted to say that, unless you want to go buy a house in a township, and who wants to go buy a house in a township if they grew up in a township?
yeah.
Polar bear going to South Africa, forget it, my dear.
But what is the process for Namibian nurses to go to and work in South Africa?
My dear, forget it. It's hard as hell. The people they have a lot of nurses there. The same way, the two countries now, I think there was some, remember back in the day, there was something that they spoke about that they don't want Namibian nurses to leave and South African nurses to leave. So they made it difficult for the two countries to move across from each other.
I'm sure it was South Africa's idea because they do the same with the NGOs, right? You see the public health NGOs, they tend to have the same memorandum with those organizations when they come to implement within the districts or within the provinces. So if Oram Institute comes to the Northwest, they say to Oram, cool, fine, you can be in a catchment area, but don't take our nurses. You will apply non-stop to Oram and they will overlook your CV because the National Department of Health or the Provincial Department of Health would have made them to sign an MOU to say, nope, don't take our nurses.
So they must come with their nurses.
Yes, they expect Oram to come with its nurses or hire nurses from other provinces, not here. Don't take from here.
That's not right.
It's not right. They are literally holding us back.
Yeah, they really are.
But the process to come work in South Africa, I mean, you submit your qualifications to SACA, right? They get converted. You have to apply to the South African Nursing Council, but then there is a particular letter which becomes the problem. That comes from the National Department of Health that states that your skills are a scarce skill here in South Africa. They are needed. So if you get that letter, then you are able to register as an RN at South African Nursing Council. I don't think the process is difficult, but it seems like the challenge becomes that particular letter. Even that office, the people who are supposed to be writing that letter, the office never answers their phone. So you will have to really drive.
You have to go there.
Yes, yeah. You'll have to drive to
for both them and SANK as well. A nurse from Namibia told me that she had to go to both of them on the same day.
And I don't think SANK might give people a lot of problems, my friend. I think Department of Health is the one that, DOH. Let me not say things online.
Tato is asking, do you know any Namibian nurse that moved from Namibia to South Africa? Tato, not the new nurses, the old ones that did the R425, the diploma, they were dual registered with SANK in Namibia, so they have like a dormant registration with SANK, so they were able to register and go that side.
And actually, those are the ones who went through the process that I just shared now. Yeah. And I don't know. I mean, when I was a student nurse, there was a time I was working, doing my practicals in a hospital, and a ZIM nurse was there. We had a ZIM RN. So I think back in the days, it was easy for like RNs to come from outside and work here in SA.
Yeah. Before the nursing board was established here, they had to register with SANK, the site. Because SANK was the main regulator for Namibia as well.
And honestly speaking, guys, we are not earning a lot here as well. Like, this is not me trying to gatekeep anything. There is nothing to gatekeep here. And we work like slaves. Okay, listen, I love nursing. I love South African nursing. I'm always advocating for it. But I think I would choose to go be a slave at a place where I would like earn a lot of money. You understand? So I don't know. So where are my South African girlies? Happiness, come in, you guys. New nurses, tell me if you would. Well, I guess if you are comparing it with a Nigerian salary, my friend, it's better, right?
Yeah, it's better.
You can come, but I don't think you must stay forever here, man. Like in Australia, you heard Tanaka saying there's 1 million rand salary in an assistant director, if not a director. Like, you need to really be a senior. We don't have a clinical nurse within the government who's on the floor earning 1 million rand. I don't think we have one, unless they have like 50 years of experience on the ground.
Even with 50 years of experience in Africa.
Yeah, it wouldn't get there, my friend. It wouldn't get there. That's why I'm saying I'm so pained, because I feel like nursing is just taken for granted here in Africa. Someone is asking if you are. What is this question? Bank. You are in WHK, right? Where is WHK? Is it Windhoek?
Yeah, it's Windhoek.
Yes. What are they saying?
Someone is asking if you are there.
Who, me? Windhoek, yes, I am in the capital, but not right now. I'm busy traveling with work, but I'm at main campus in Windhoek. So that's where I am.
Yes, someone is also asking if you have any specialization in certain departments in South Africa in order for you to earn that much. I think
Eugene just commented here saying, but you can't compare first world countries to third world country salaries. And he's right at the end of the day. Yeah, we do have specialities in South Africa, which the salary is way better than the one that Happiness shared with us here. Maybe Eugene can tell me how much are the specialists earning right now. But I think the specialists are taking home the 28,000 rands. I'm not sure how much is the gross. I'm sure one of them is probably going to share with me. They usually advertise these things. It's just that I never follow them up because I don't work for the government anymore. Eugene, can you please help me with a specialty grade 1 total cost to company for Department of Health? But the specialists, the nurse specialists, they do earn better, Shem. I don't want to lie. But if I was Minister of Health or President, I would pay them more. Eugene says the entrance notch is 495. So let's see.
that's more than Namibia.
How much are they earning?
That's a doctor's salary in Namibia.
Ah, my father, my God. There's no way. 41,000 rand. You lying.
No, there's no manual application. Nazit, do you have any other guys? We want to because that's live. Tanaka, are you still fine on the live, or do you have something else to do? Because this live can go on forever.
Yeah, I just want to finish something else.
You can leave us,
okay,
my
guys.
we usually stay here until 12 midnight.
Guys, we are inviting you to ask Tanaka your last questions about Australia. So please do. Oh, she left. Hi, Bo. Okay, too bad. Guys, you lost your chance now.
But I think she gave enough information and
yeah. She's laughing in the comments. Okay, guys, so I wish you could do this weekly. My dear, we do this weekly. Where have you been?
Don't lie to the people. We are defaulters. We don't do it. We are supposed to be doing it every week, you guys, but we are just not consistent. But we will try. We will hold each other accountable.
Yeah. And when you guys ask us questions, then we will definitely do these things because how did this come up? Tanaka just randomly in the comments said we were talking about salaries in SADC, and Tanaka just told us that she was registered with Australia. So I was like, let's do a live for registering in Australia. So if we have nurses that are in Germany, in the UK, in America, just let us know and then we can do a live as well because we want people to leave the country for greener pastures. Here you are being abused, I know, but you guys are also abusing the patients at the same time. And that's a fight for another day that I'm going to come to you for.
That's a topic for another day of you guys abusing the patients. For now, we will stick to you guys being abused by employers, yeah?
Exactly. We'll stick to that. Me and Nazir, we are planning something very big for you people that prepare medication in syringes.
We are coming for you. We are still coming.
we're freshers, we might find direction.
You know, I
Or
think
someone is saying they must have definite figures, especially the salaries. Guys, you know those first world countries, the salaries are open for public knowledge.
Yeah, someone also asked about salary ranges from Australia. She mentioned them. She was talking about almost 900 and something to 1 million for new nurses.
Yeah, rents. She said it's 90, is it 90,000 Australian dollars? She said you earn a million rents per annum. That's the basic, but there's still like, what is it? Public holidays and Fridays you get extra in overtime and you guys, the people are working 38 hours per week. How many days is that, friend?
I'm sure it's 5.5 day. No, 4.5 day or 3.5.
And she said what time? 8 until 3 o'clock. Those
My
are
friend,
the shifts.
I love their night shift. It's not 7 to 7. Like, I don't know, like you married someone. Why is it 7 to 7? 7 to 7. Oh, that's crazy business. I don't know. She said their night shift starts, I think, at 10 p.m. and then it ends somewhere in the a.m.s. They are living life in Australia, guys.
36 hours. Did she say 36 hours? Guys, UNAM's master's is only one year. It's a master's of nursing in research. It's a research based, it's not a specialization, it's a general research master's. Ne?
Happiness says, I bailed out after getting an offer in Germany. The salary was around 56,000. Why 56,000 is not a lot of money? How?
I hate to be abused by those people.
It's not a lot of money considering the also, guys, when you're moving, I feel like you should also consider the cost of living, accommodation and stuff like that, you know. Someone, Dimakato, was asking to say, can R171 move to Australia? I think they can.
She said diplomas can.
Yes. Yeah, she did say that.
Okay. Thank you. She said 38 hours. Okay. Someone is which Nazi is going to be so angry. Which postgraduate diploma should I do to earn extra bars?
Yo. I thought you were gonna say extra money, extra bars. What are you gonna do with extra bars when you don't have money? Do you have money? Can we start with money? Your wallet should reflect the bars on your shoulders.
I did a video, ne? Go and search in my videos about the different bars. Forget about bars, guys. ICU specializations and primary nursing care and occupational doesn't have bar, and that's where the money is.
Happiness says, like, in Germany they don't consider your speciality. Guys, that's a rip off. Hi, Bo.
Is Happiness there?
No, she says she declined.
Someone said here on this side, Germany people are gatekeeping. Ndila community nursing offered at UNAM. Yes, community nursing is offered. It's called advanced, what is it? Diagnostic and something. I forgot. It is a very long name. Do I have a lot of money? Guys, don't compare with me. I'm a lecturer.
They're asking you if you have money.
They're asking me if I have money. I apparently have a lot of bars. Guys, my bars actually count in university because I'm busy teaching people in those specializations. And I work for you now.
They wanna be like you, my friend. Anyways, guys, don't go get your bars. Let us not like seem like we are gatekeeping. Go get your bars. But personally, I don't understand the acquisition of bars when they don't bring money.
Yeah, those things don't count. It's nice to have, but guys, nursing has moved on from that. Ne? You must go into the field that you want. Think about what you want in the long term. If you want ICU, go for ICU. Forget about bars. Otherwise, you must do those illegal bars that the people are doing.
Dimakato is saying, I wish Namibia had midwifery. We are stuck here in SA. My friend, I think I've asked you before, if are you planning on curriculating for R1497?
They need, what do they need? They need midwifery as well, right?
I agree. It's the R171s. They need that midwifery regulation R1497, and they always
What NPF are they on?
they are on 6, so that midwifery should be on 7.
Did they do midwifery? Did
No.
they ask Dimakato, did they do the midwifery when there was a chance to do the midwifery, or is it now gone for them, the opportunity to do midwifery?
I agree. It's the R171, my friend, the ones that we were speaking to on WhatsApp the other day. Remember, they only qualify as generalists.
Yeah.
So some of their institutions do not offer R1497 at all.
Mm.
So
So they are looking for the advanced diploma in midwifery.
Yes. So she's asking if are you cooking something there in Namibia?
I will ask my associate. I asked her, and she said that they will think about it, but it's not a need to the site, so they can't create a program while there's no need. And our maternity departments are overwhelmed with nursing students. There was actually a parliamentary meeting last week for the mushrooming of institutions. So they summoned all the training institutions to come and discuss this mushrooming and what they can do. I think they will maybe pass a regulation to stop the mushrooming.
It makes sense, though, for you as Namibia to say you don't have a crisis of midwifery because your RNs graduate with midwifery. You guys are not producing generalists, right?
And the ENs also graduate with midwifery.
Oh, you guys have enrolled nursing midwives?
Yes.
I think I like it there. I don't know, man. There's something missing about South Africa that I can't pinpoint. Hey, there's just something, just one piece of puzzle that is missing in our nursing education structure right now. I don't know what it is, but there is.
You know, my friend,
Which question, Bastana? Hey, Bastana is now fighting. She says, I asked the question, ma'am, and you didn't answer. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Can you please type it again? I didn't see it. Someone asked here, oh yeah, it's her. Sorry, Basi. She says, can you do higher certificate in nursing at private college, then move to diploma in nursing at government institution? You can. You would have to, what did I do now? You would have to use the RPL route, right? But kunzima. So basically, you would have to get a job at government. Either you get a job at government and then you go back to school through study leave, your employer giving you study leave and like also paying you, like what did we call? Yeah, we used to call them RPLs. Or you can use your higher certificate to apply for the provincial bursaries that we usually see every year coming out. And the chances of you getting that provincial bursary, they might be like very low unless you pass your higher certificate extremely well, because now you'll be completely competing with the matriculants who would have done really well in their matric results. But you can.
This TikTok doesn't make sense to me. Why didn't they just combine the two chats?
I also don't know because I can't see your questions. Yeah.
I'm going to they must tell us how to do it.
Hey, my friend, they need to teach us how to navigate this thing. Happiness comes in and says she won't manage in the government sector because there's a queue in every institution, definitely. You find that there is a 56-year-old who wants to go and do R171. Oh, guys. And she's been waiting for 20 years. So don't think she's going to trace. She's gonna trade their spot for you.
But
I
why
once
would you
had
wait
a
20 years and not resign?
my
Guys, you need to
my
resign.
friend, they wait. My friend, they wait. They wait 20 years. And now they are 57 years old and they still want to go and become RNs. Well, I once raised this on Facebook and then people came for me saying I'm unfair. So what I was saying is anyone who is 50 and above should not be should not be granted study leave to go and do undergrad. Can it be given to the young people, please? Because you're going to leave the system very soon. Can that opportunity be given to the people who will stay in the system for a long time? And I honestly understand people's argument. So people's argument, my friend, was, no, Z, what do you mean that they must give that opportunity to the young person when they've been on the queue for 2 decades? They also deserve the satisfaction of dying as RNs. I rest my case.
Yeah. Even the MEC of Limpopo, I forgot her name.
Poppy.
The one that is so Poppy. She's asked the people, what are you doing here for so long? And why are you not sending the people?
I love her so
Guys,
much for that. She told them, she was like, I'm not sending any 50-something-year-old to school. I'm sending the young ones. You guys, you are fine. You are about to retire. Zintle is asking, Nez, how many bars do you have? I only have my undergrad bars, my darling. Only 3. Only
don't say only, you're going to make people angry, Nazi. It's not only. Say you have 3 bars.
Yeah, okay. I have 3 bars, but I'm just showing you guys, I have 3 bars. It's the psych, midwifery, and what's the other one? Community. Like the post basics, the one that I got from my undergrad qualification. I'm not a nursing specialist. I'm a public health practitioner specializing in HIV.
It's those 3 bars that get you guys bullied there in the health service.
My happiness with them, they pass away after 2 years of completing their undergrad.
Guys, please, guys, when one of my first jobs, they placed me in a very, very rural place, or not placed me, I went. And then I was busy studying with UNISA and there was no network. I resigned and went because I couldn't sacrifice my studies for a job. So resign, guys. You will get
Eugene
a job.
says it's not easy resigning. So as paying for your own tuition is not easy, but we do it. All of us, we do it. All of us, we do it. It's not easy. Even for us who have sacrificed, left the government, go and pay for our own tuition. Nothing is easy, guys. Nothing. I can promise you that everyone who has left their job, there's a lady, guys, who worked at let me not mention institutions. There's a lady who worked in one of the institutions, government institutions in Gauteng. That lady, they wouldn't let her go do the midwifery that we are talking about, the R1497, and she is in R683, like the older generalist. She says, the queue at this particular academic hospital was so long. What I did is I applied for school. I don't know if I should say luckily or fortunately, she fell pregnant. I went to maternity. When I was going to maternity, I also went to school. Basically, she gave birth now and went to start nursing school. And then she said to the employer, she didn't tell the employer that she's going to school. She's taking herself to R1497. She went to nursing school in the Free State. When she was there, she wrote to the employer to say, can I take unpaid leave? She then applied for unpaid leave, obviously not disclosing. My phone is going to die. Obviously not disclosing that she's going to school. Guys, she was a new mom. She packed up her life, a single mom, by the way. She packed up her life in Johannesburg, had to take her little sister so that the little sister can babysit this newborn baby. Utinezi, I didn't know how was I going to pay for my car, for my housing, and all of those things. Yanashi did not resign, so she had to go and take a loan to sustain herself on those times where she didn't get her salary. So I'm coming to this thing of we saying resigning, it's not easy. Guys, nothing is easy. don't look at us graduating year in and year out and assume ukuthi, these ones, they have it easy. When they resign and when they go to school, there is someone taking care of their bills. No one is taking care of our bills. Some of us, there were times where we were not paying our bond houses. There were times where we were not paying our cars. Some people even return their cars and say, I'm going to take back this car and go back to school so that I can change the trajectory of my career. So this whole thing of staying 20 years simply because you are saying you are waiting for the moment of easy so that it could be easy for you. Mdasekhaya, you will go to school at the age of 57 and qualify and die 2 days after your graduation, and that ain't cute. This is me saying resign and take yourself to school. You have no business of waiting 2 decades. You have no business. I feel nothing for people who wait 2 decades waiting for the government to take them to school for free. I feel nothing. You guys can call me entitled and whatsoever. All my post-grad, they've been coming out of my pocket. And those that I was able to get them paid by someone else, it was sponsorship because I was doing well at school. So that's the other thing also. If you are going to resign at school, when you get at school, you bow your head and you study hectically so that you are able to apply for sponsorships. You are able to apply for bursaries. Bursaries are not given to anyone and everyone. They are given to high performers. So don't be saying, oh, how now I'm trying to speak English. How do the likes of Nezi get sponsorships and stuff like that? It's because we bow our heads, we study so that we can get good marks and apply for these bursaries. There is nothing that comes for free or easy in this life. And as nurses, we need to get rid of that mentality.
Exactly.
You see, Happiness is here, and she's saying they must not resign. They can do it while working. Kahle, Happiness. But the most important thing is you should always be willing. You should always be willing to sacrifice. There are people who are doing exactly what you. Yeah, my friend, there are people who are at CPUT who did not resign. Some of them, they travel between the Eastern Cape and the Western Cape. They are doing the postgraduate qualifications, especially those who are doing health service management and nursing education. They are traveling between Eastern Cape and Western Cape. There are some who are taking flights twice a month from the Eastern Cape to Johannesburg. They don't have plenty of money sitting in their bank accounts, but people are always sacrificing.
My friend, I know of somebody that registered, I'm not going to say which university, but registered in Gauteng, and she's flying she flies for her practicums. Yeah. She registered for clinical specialization, and she's going from here, going there part-time, but she's going for clinicals that side.
And my friend, I'm sure she doesn't earn $1 million. I'm sure about that.
She doesn't. She's a government nurse.
Imagine.
So she's doing that. And guys, after the 2 years, you can earn. Trust me, when you resign and you specialize, you will get a job that you want. You're not going to have to settle.
I wrote on Facebook a few days ago, I said, the future of nursing now belongs to nurse specialists. And if there is one thing that if they ask you, what do you know about Nurse Z? Say that Nurse Z said the future of nursing belongs to nurse specialists. You guys, I'm just saying, I'm giving you 10 years. In 10 years' time, you will see how nurse specialists will be the cherry on tops of the nursing field. Not just here in South Africa. You will see that. So get your specializations right. Get your specializations right.
And stop chasing bars and stop chasing whatever. Find out what you want to study. What do you want to be in the long term? Do you want to work in ICU? Do you want to work in emergency? Do you want to work wherever? Then you focus on that. Leave your non-clinical specializations for now and focus. Guys, one advice I will give you is focus on clinical specializations while you can, while you are early in the profession. Once you get your clinical specializations, then you can do your non-clinical specializations to branch out into whatever it is that you want to do. Because before you become a nurse manager, you need to be a floor nurse. You need to first get the experience on the ground. before you can become an educator, you need to know how to work with all of these disciplines and specializations, basically. So leave your bars and your what's.
Someone says Nurse Z is allergic to nurses who ain't specializing. I wanted to include this, Ningandi record. My friend, I posted a video today about this franchise, right? I know that franchise. I know that franchise from the time I was doing ComServe in 2016. They used to take general nurses. Okay, by general nurses, I mean us R425. They used to take us with R425 to have access to those clinics, ne? But did you see what the advert said this morning? It said it
You
wants.
must have a specialization.
Thank you. A primary healthcare specialization, a brand, an international brand is looking for a primary healthcare specialization. And do you know why, my friend? It is the scope of practice, the one that we were reading on Thursday for those kids that we were on a call with. The scope of practice, South African scope of practice precisely says for you to have a clinic, a private clinic, for you to operate a private clinic, you need to have a speciality. And let me tell you, I know a bird that told me that the private clinics society tried to fight the South African Nursing Council on that, to say no, let all registered nurses be able to open a practice. I'm thinking they might have not won that fight, because why is this organization suddenly requiring specialization in order for them to grant you a clinic? And not only do they want it from the new nurses that they are absorbing into their networks. I know a sister who has owned that clinic as long as I've been a professional nurse. Actually, the first time I saw that clinic, I saw it from her. Recently, I think it was last year, she applied for PhD at the University of Johannesburg. Someone who has been running this clinic, she actually has 2 clinics now. She's a manager now. She makes a lot of money in those clinics, ne? She applied for specialization. So it means the organization went on to the network, to the existing cohort of the network, and said, guys, please get your specializations correct. So literally, even those who are owning those clinics right now, they are getting their specializations correct. So as for us as young nurses, guys, please, let's take advantage of the fact that we are still young. We have the resilience. One thing about education, it requires, Benjamin will tell you as well, it requires you to have resilience, my dear.
Exactly. Guys, if you have to eat noodles, ask me. I remember working and having to sleep on a blow-up mattress that deflates in the middle of the night.
I hate that
Eat
thing.
noodles. Eat noodles. And you know, when you pay for university, they want their money now, or they ban you. And I can remember, I was so devastated. I'll never ever forget missing an exam. I cried. I called the people. Hi, I knew the exam had ended. Hi, is the exam still ongoing? No, it ended. I bursted out into tears. And then they're like, please just come down. Please just come down. You can try again. I was like, is there a second op? No, you have to wait next year.
You're my friend.
I cried myself to sleep, and I promised I will never ever miss an exam again. So study, guys. It's hard, it's difficult, it's traumatizing, but the end result, when you walk on that stage and you hear Gaudiamus and you have to kneel in front of the chancellor, hey guys, there's no feeling like that.
And also, even when the qualification finally lends you a job, that is very rewarding. Someone says here, when Benjamin Uguti, but the bars gives you, where's that comment? But the bars make you more flexible. Okay, so let me give you my take, Dimane, when it comes to specialization, right? Because you're saying they give you flexibility, meaning you can be in ER if you've specialized in emergency, and then you can also be in theater if you've done, what do we call it? Stu does not want us to call it theater tech. What do we call it, Karen?
Perioperative nursing.
Yes, perioperative nursing. So let's say you have those 2 specialties, like emergency nursing and perioperative nursing, right? And maybe you also have ICU. I'm against that. And the reason I'm against that, a person who does like 3 clinical specialties, like you are a jack of all trades, but what are you mastering? That's number one. And I think this morning I wrote on Facebook and I said, choose a specialty that you know you want to build yourself as an expert in, right? I mean, from being a specialist, you need to develop yourself to be an expert. An expert is that particular person who we go to when we are speaking to this particular discipline. Listen, I need to sleep here in my bed and wake up and say, damn it, I need to create guidelines around perioperative. I need a consultant in perioperative. Who should I find? It should be you, Dimagato. But if you are all over the place, one moment I'm meeting you in what you call it, in emergency nursing, the next moment you are in perioperative, now you are elsewhere. You are not an expert. You are not an expert. When we should be more flexible now as nurses, like now when we have an undergrad only, right? You can be flexible there. And even with that, you need to be flexible with an objective in mind, and that is to identify a discipline that you would like to establish yourself in as an expert. You shouldn't be, tomorrow you are at pre-authorization, next week you are at occupational health in the mines, the following week you are in an NGO in HIV. Like, who are you? Identify yourself. Like, if you were to write a career profile about you, who are you? What are you about? You need to know that. That is career building. But if you want to be flexible throughout your life, then it means you are just doing a job. You are not building a career. That's my take.
Exactly, my friend. And if you are flexible like that, they will abuse you. They will shunt you around and place you everywhere because they'll say you are flexible. So rather be a master of one thing where they keep you there than to be a jack of all trades and a master of none. Nursing is not the same nursing when you could get bars like that, but someone is saying, yeah, I just want bars as deco for my shoulders.
There's someone had asked me here, my friend, but these kids are able, I think it's the masters. There's someone here who asked me to say, can you do like PG dips, like 2 PG dips in different institutions? So I said, yes. I said you can study in 2 institutions at the same time, but I realized that it's only for masters, my friend. I think you can do a PG dip and also do a master's somewhere else, because now when it comes to the South African, like when it comes to the PG dips, which are regulated by SANC, you can't be registered as a student twice kwa SANC. So that's how they're gonna find out that you are a student elsewhere. Because I mean, the institutions are always registering students at the South African Nursing Council at the beginning of each program, right? I think so.
I don't know for postgraduate, but I know for
undergrad.
Undergrad they do. But I don't know. I don't want to say anything because people will just quote me in that. But like I said, move in silence.
Yeah, happiness is, but I think Sankia, happiness says not with PG dips, because PG dips also, my friend, they do register. They register you as a student. SANC registers you as a student. So I think the institutions then would find out at SANC to say, yay!
Actually, yay! For PG dip, are you not already registered as a RN? So you have pre-existing I don't know. Let me not go into that.
Eugene says, yes, PG dip needs to be registered within 30 days of starting the program. So yeah, you also get registered as a student. So it means you won't be able to do 2 PG dips at the same time. You can only do a PG dip and a master's at the same time for those who have like pre-existing PG dips, or for those who have NQF level 8 degrees.
And also they must remember to do it at the same institutions, because you get exemptions for certain modules.
Dinawa says, Nezi, there's gonna come a time where there is shortage. I just wanna be flexible, you know. Like I said, flexibility is for young nurses. you are young now, we're not Dimagato, so this is your time to be flexible. But for myself, Nezi, who's been on the profession for 10 years, I've got no business of being flexible now. This is the time for me to become an expert.
And tell them we started with BSc first.
Sure.
We don't have time to play around with games. We started with science before we became nurses.
Exactly. So we are old. We did BSc degrees first before we came to nursing. So we don't have the time now. UJ doesn't exempt. Mara, that's wrong. Hi, Bo.
Hi. Guys, UJ is a heartbreaker. I don't even want to talk about them because they just know how to reject people.
What is Eugene saying?
Let me see, guys, in the chat, any questions? The next live, guys, I see someone is asking what is the journey into doing PG DIP in South Africa for a Namibian nurse? I'll ask the one colleague that I know that has done that, whether she's willing to come on live, but it's a hell of a process. So I'll definitely look into that if you guys are interested. Someone did ask.
I wanted Eugene to explain what he means. I don't know if he means you can do a non-clinical or you can do a non-clinical and you can do maybe HSM or a nursing education with one institution and then go do yes, please follow Benjamin, and then go do maybe primary care nursing somewhere else. You know, guys, the way and I promise you this is the last time I mention it, but the way nursing specializations are going to be so important. Even me, I'm going to do it. I'm gonna find the time. Right now, I'm doing the most important qualifications in my career, obviously. But I'm gonna try and find time to actually go and specialize and be a nurse specialist. No, you can't. Happiness says you can't. You can't do 2 PG dips at the same time. Yeah, I think so. You will get busted at the South African Nursing Council, and then now all those 2 institutions are gonna expel you. Woo, Sana.
Hey. Guys, I don't know, but back in the days, you could move in silence. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, back in the days, you could.
I don't know what wake-up call this nursing councils got, but what else are they saying?
Someone says here, will universities ever curriculate for the PG DIP? It's Dimagato. I doubt it, Dimagato. I spoke to one of my friends who's a lecturer here in South Africa, and I actually asked him to say, why are you guys not curriculating for R1497? And then he said, in universities, the primary goal is to, teaching is not a priority in universities, right? Compared to producing research. So it seems like universities don't make money, like a lot of money from teaching than research. So now doing that particular course will only add on to their teaching load, which will take away from their research time. Yeah, so it wouldn't necessarily benefit the institutions much. So yeah, he said they don't think they would ever curriculate because of that. Because I did ask him to say, why are the universities not jumping in? Because there is a need for advanced diploma in midwifery.
And which regulation is that?
It's the advanced diploma in midwifery, my friend. It's R1497.
No, the universities don't want to offer advanced diplomas. They want to move away from diplomas and focus on degrees and specializations.
Unfortunately, it would have been a good thing, Shem. Like I asked him, I said, why are you guys not doing it for the community? But they don't have time for that. Abu Benjamin, but they don't have time for that. They only want to teach their degrees and their postgrad students, son.
Yeah, and I've heard that question before, and it seems like the registrars of the universities, they are not open to diploma programs because they feel like we are moving away from that era of certificates diplomas and those type of things. That's why you see universities are offering less certificates and diplomas and focusing on bachelor's, postgraduate, master's, PhD.
Mhm.
The only universities that you might have luck with that might offer those diplomas are your CPUT, TUTs, the technicon.
He said the same as well. He said they might, because they are trying, especially like the likes of SMU, they are trying to build some independence as the School of Nursing within those institutions. For example, University of Venda, my friend, is offering the R171 program. So I'm thinking they're most likely going to curriculate as well for this advanced diploma. Someone says, Mna, I'm one of those who chose money over long queues, study leave. Now I will pursue nursing education plus master's degree. Nyaiva, had he or she stayed at the facility and waited for the free education, he wouldn't be able to access those now.
Who's that friend?
Sacrifices. Somgalo. I don't think you are seeing my comments. I'm also not seeing yours. Are you able to see Eugene's comments on your side? Yeah, but I can see Eugene's comments.
These Gen Zs must tell us how to do it.
Hey, they have to teach us. But Dimakato, I think the private colleges will soon, let me not say soon, at some point the private colleges will curriculate for the advanced diploma in midwifery. They will. I mean, some of them are already curriculating for, they are even offering actually the postgraduate diplomas sitting at NQF level 8. So they're most likely going to take it up, Shem. They will. I just don't know what the delay is. Maybe I should actually speak to one of the executive of the groups and find out. But I'm certain that they will. We just need to be patient. And in our patience, we try to apply to the existing schools. Someone asked which institutions offers the advanced diploma in midwifery. It is the provincial governments as well. Yeah, it's just offered at the provincial governments, actually. Yeah, and then Free State School of Nursing does take private students, as well as the Western Cape College of Nursing. Those are the ones that create space for private students.
Someone is asking, Mbute, yes, you can specialize in PhD. It's called Advanced Diagnostic Treatment and something. It's such a long name, I forgot what it's called. It's at UNAM. It's a PhD specialization. And then I'm a nurse. I want to relocate to Australia. My dear, we have moved on. That ship has sailed. Can I do more than one specialization like midwifery and ICU? I don't know. I don't have the authority to tell you that, because people will misquote me.
What is the question?
They want to specialize in midwifery, advanced. What is it? The advanced diploma, the advanced specialization in midwifery and also ICU. You can't do. Let me tell you one thing. Doing 2 clinical specializations full time, you can't do it.
No, you can't. You can't.
You can't, my dear. You can't. How was it like working for the Peace Corps? Guys, I'm not working for it. It was very nice. So it was very nice. One thing I did first of all is I negotiated my salary. Let me give you a hint there for those who are applying. Number 2, you work with 2 doctors. You do the administration a lot. You do vital signs and all of those things. Number 3, you get a salary bi-weekly. You get paid every 2 weeks. You work office hours. So you work from 7 something to 4 something, Monday to Friday. You get to travel around the country to see the other Americans. You get to drive a car that is a diplomatic number plate. So like, not to be stopped by traffic and police officers and park where you want and just put on your hazards. That was nice. What else? It's a very nice. It's not easy. One thing I'll tell you, it is not easy working with Americans because they are so they are very individualistic. They want it their way or the highway type of thing. So yeah, that's how it was working for the Peace Corps.
Ntabiseng
But
just
it's a
asked me the most, my friend, sorry to interrupt you. There's a question that Ntabiseng is asking me in a broad daylight broadcast. An incriminating question. We are not going to answer
What is
this.
it? What is it?
My friend, I'm even scared to read it out loud. Okare batlore, Nezi bushiu ke tsone ntho tsa di bolelang. Ati, hi Sister Z, how can we write those pots? She's asking if she can cook, basically. And she wants me to.
But we answered those things already, guys. All I'm
Yes,
going to
she
say on this
can.
side, somebody-
Hi, guys, we're gonna get arrested.
I did it several times.
Yo, I don't know, guys. I don't know what these people are talking
Guys,
about.
let's not talk about this. Ntabi, if you are on the WhatsApp community, let's go talk about it there. Even on the WhatsApp community, we have ethical people there. You remember our granny when Benjamin? There was a time I was doing about Eugene. They spoke about this, and there was a fight where she was now saying, "Why are you guys behaving like that?" I think she had culture shock. She didn't know.
Oh.
And people came for her neck. Eugene, do you remember?
But
Guys,
the
they are
problem
very
is
big people
some
into
managers
this bottom
don't
line.
want to write it. So
And Sana, without real reasons, right?
exactly.
I know exactly what you mean.
Mm.
Happiness, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. I brought you guys up because I wanted you to share a bit about your academic journey and how you did all of it, how you got all those qualifications.
Okay. So, well, I did a BCom at the University of Venda in 2013 to 2017. After that, I worked at a community health center where I tried to apply for a postgrad diploma. Yeah. Okay, I won't go into details with that, with the applications and stuff, because that's where I had problems with getting a letter of support from my manager. Then I applied at University of Venda again for my master's in public health. And then the following year, I applied at UJ for postgraduate diploma in midwifery. So it means in 2023, I was doing my master's in public health and the PG DIP, which was a very tough journey. It was not easy. And then it was not easy at all. Hence, I think even if it was possible to do two clinical postgraduate diplomas at the same time, I don't think it's advisable. There was a point where I wanted to drop out. It was not easy. And remember, you are working at the same time. You may have cases at work. There was a lot going on. So, yeah.
I wanted to ask to say, were you working full time?
I was working full time and doing OT at the same time. So I was denied leave, study leave. So during my off days, I had to work so that my colleagues on the opposite shift can work for me when I'm expected to go to school. So it was quite difficult. Then,
And this is what we mean, right? When we say, like, as much as we see you, because I can see your profile, you have all your belts. You look very beautiful and you don't look like what you went through. Isn't it amazing?
it is.
We
Thank
look
you.
at your profile and think, oh, this girl has it all. And now that you are narrating how unbearable it was, like to a point where you actually felt like you wanted to drop out. I think I wanted you to narrate that so people can understand that unfortunately there's no other way of, you just have to go through it and make it happen.
Yeah. So, and especially where I was working, there was a very long queue They will tell me that so and so started working before I even went to school for the undergrad. So I had to wait for them. And by the time I got accepted at school, in Mpumalanga, they were no longer sending people to school to do postgrads. They would just give you study leave. You'll pay for yourself. They will not send you to school. So I just decided to do it on my own. And yeah, now I am done. So after
You completed.
I completed. Now I'm on my PhD journey for public health as well. So it's never easy.
Imagine had you waited, bro, for the government to take you to school. I'm sure you would still be on the queue right now.
Yes, exactly. So it's doable. It's doable. And I don't know about other provinces. Okay, I only know about Gauteng and Mpumalanga. They do have bursaries that fund postgrad. So with my master's, I only paid for first year. Second year, a bursary paid. And then I only paid for my advanced midwifery. Then
The bursary also pays for a master's in public health, the DOH bursary.
yes.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yes, they paid. And also there's DINOSA bursary if you've been consistent with your payments for the past 2 years. They do fund you as well. And yeah, the Gauteng Department of Health also has one. And with the PG DIPS, they are not so expensive. It was only 25K, including the registration per year, which you can cover with your bonus. And it's only the traveling that is costly because you have to pay for accommodation and traveling. I was staying in Mpumalanga and then I was doing my practicals at Springs. So it was quite a distance. So today you are attending class, tomorrow it's practica. But lucky enough, that year we were only attending practicals once per week. And now it's 36 hours per week or so.
Oh, so that is why for you it was possible to work while you are studying.
Well, I still think it's possible.
Yeah,
I still think so. But the problem is, if now your manager says you only have 1 year of experience here, I will not write that letter. Or you've been working there, but they're not in support of you going to school because they believe so and so should be going to school. And they don't write in that letter that they will give you full-time study leave. It's another story as well, because they have specific instructions that this letter should be written like this. So yeah.
Eugene, you shared a picture with us. You were graduating just a few days ago. Eugene, can you hear us? We can't hear you at Stellenbosch University.
Let me end this live from my side and come on to your live.
Okay, yeah, so that we can have the same questions and yeah. Okay, my friend.
Guys, thank you so much for joining the live on the RN Pathway to Australia. I'll definitely, the next live will be how to go and study in South Africa as a Namibian nurse. And then, Nazi, how am I going to share this WhatsApp platform?
You have to make a video and then you tell them where they're going to find the link. So, yeah, so they must check the video tomorrow. Then you and I will discuss about the video before you shoot it.
Okay. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you have a good evening. If you want to continue following the conversation, I'm going to be on the Nazi side now. So follow Nazi and join her live. I'll be on that side.
And TJ just commented here and said, as a government worker, you qualify for study leave regardless of when you started working. But